Turn it on, tune in now. Here comes Don with the scoop somehow. Suit so sharp, that hair so high. He walks in and the rumors sigh. Channel 404, catch the wave. Don Flurgandy, bold and brave. He reads the drama, cracks a grin, makes the whole wide internet spin. If it's messy, he's on time. If it's chaos, he draws the line. From the screen to your living room, he brings the boom, boom, boom. Don Flurgandy, breaking it down for you. Flurgandy, that's the news with attitude. Channel 404, you know what to do. Don Flurgandy, he's coming right through. Yeah, when the timeline starts to shake, he knows what's real and what's fake. Smile on cue, suit pressed clean, king of the clip, if you know what I mean. Don Flurgandy, breaking it down for you. Flurgandy, that's the news with attitude. Channel 404, you know what to do. Don Flurgandy, he's coming right through. Right through. Yeah, Don Flurgandy. Don Flurgandy. Oh yeah, Channel 404. And the whole world tunes in today.
Hello, good evening, everybody. How are you all doing on this fine evening? Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Holy smokes. I'm telling you. Quartering just can't help but just give us an endless buffet. Day in and day out, you know. I got to thank him. Day in and day out, that man just goes out and he tries his best to just give us an endless amount of content. And I can't, hey, you know, thank you very much, Quartering. I can't, I can't thank you enough. Can't thank you enough. Yeah, how was everybody's week? It is Tuesday, so, you know, you'll be thinking about the weekend soon enough. Holy moly. Yeah, big news coming out recently. So Carmelo Anthony got full-on guilty. Terrible news for Jeremy Hambley. Absolutely abysmal news for him, because Jeremy Hambley was just farming that like no other. You know, something we'll look into a little bit. A bunch of unkept promises there as well. I mean, the guy is just the king of unkept promises, right? Before I get started here too, though, let me just thank, there was a few people that actually gave up kicks that I did not see, because I thought that I was getting everything, but unfortunately the kicks weren't going through my activity feed. I have to look at a separate feed for that. I don't know. Multi-streaming. But anyway, so but I felt like such an asshole that I didn't see those. So Klein Overdrive, Kiwi Possum, Geography is hard for Jer. It absolutely is. Brad Drool Unlimited and Giga Merv, thank you so much for the kicks from our previous broadcast. Thank you so much. Another thing I'm looking forward to, I don't know if anybody is I want to, speaking of like donations and like subs and stuff like that, I want to get us like a news ticker for a news ticker going at the bottom of our broadcast here that just kind of, shows everybody that's been supported the broadcast. So I'm trying to work on that, trying to figure that out. So if you're good with that, send me a DM or something. All right. Anyways, on to what we have going on for us this evening. Let me make sure, is this? Boom! Holy moly. Are you guys ready to get into tonight's content? Now, before we get into, oh, actually, hold on. Let me just come back here real quick. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm a little too excited. All right. So, what we're gonna get into tonight, right? So, we went over a little bit of this Coffee Brand Coffee affiliate Discord and program, and you know, it's just looking more and more shady and more half-assed the more and more that we look at it, right? And it's, you know, and I found a connection through that Discord and through the former program lead, what have you. And I think I found another connection to MetaPCs. We'll talk about that in a bit. We're going to let people roll on in here. We're going to talk about, we're going to just dive into some, you know, tomfoolery going on around the internet first, and then we'll dive into our quartering segment. Don't you worry, folks. But first,
It's time for Don's Dumbass of the Day.
there we go. Time for some Don's Dumbasses of the Day. And first, we will start off with, let's get this out of here. iDubbbz is being sued by Ethan Klein. This is hot off the presses, folks. Like, I saw this just as I was about to be going live. Now, it is very, very low for some reason.
It is official. I am being sued.
I'm telling you, for some reason, it is just abysmally low. Let me put down the, can I put on the, all right.
Sued by Ethan Klein
He's being sued by Ethan Klein.
in the courts of Calgary, Alberta.
In the courts of Calgary, Alberta.
I do plan on fighting against this.
I do plan on fighting against this.
Now it is in the hands of the courts and our attorneys. I will say that
He said, for now, it's in the hands of the courts and attorneys. I'm sorry, I have this like blasted, but for some reason, I don't know if, so I got this from Hotep, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to shout that out. Hotep, Bad Banner on Twitter. He's who I first saw this from. Yo, Too High to Die 81. Thank you so much for the sub.
it worries me what it means for the commentary community and especially the Canadian commentary community.
So basically saying it worries him what's going to happen to the Canadian commentary community. Is there a big Canadian commentary community? Well, I guess some of our favorite commentary people in the entire space, Kino Casino.
This is about all I can say, at least for now. I'm sorry that the stream is so short. I wish I could give you a lot more grease, but
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I keep on I don't know why I keep thinking of them as Americans for some reason. They talk so much about like American and everything like that, but
I will resume the.
you know what is funny though is every now and then PPP does his like, I don't even want to call his Canadian accent. No, he leaks his real voice. Right, and where he sounds super Canadian, that is actually his real voice. He just tries to put on an act.
Regularly
Imagine putting on an act for a broadcast.
content
What a joke.
on Thursday. Again, I'm sorry it's so short, but we will be back.
Okay, we'll be back.
I appreciate you being here for this important announcement. Have a good day, everyone.
He looks like he lives in like the spare room from the house of A Christmas Story. What is going on? This is a teenage bedroom we're looking at right now. All right. Well, unfortunate iDubbbz. Sorry if that was so low. Everything else should be better after that, but I don't know why that was so low. So this was going around, right? So this Melanie Mac, this Melanie Mac, Johnny Junkers hostage situation. Now this happened, a few days ago now?
It's his birthday. It's birthday boy.
I mean, that is a man who loves women, isn't it?
Passenger King. Because it's his birthday. It's birthday.
Why does he not seem happy at all? All right. Anyways, that is the face of a man who loves women. And I don't think a lot of people have seen this. I put this in one of my previous copening videos, but I don't think people realized it because it was so small. I had in like a little thought bubble for Melanie Mack because I figured that's what she's thinking about during those live streams because she barely says anything. She kind of just sits there. And so I figure she's just pondering. It's like, well, is he? And then she has to be thinking of this Instagram post with him and BBNO whenever she's thinking about it. I can't play the audio because it is some. Look at this. Costume engineer, BBNO dragon. I mean, that's the straightest man you've ever seen in your life right there, folks. All right. That was a spin. We got to watch that again. We'll just watch the last part of that. Sorry, I wish I could play the audio, but all right. So some people have talked to me about DSP, right? I have honestly not watched too much DSP. Like I obviously know of him, right? He's been around the space. He's been for so long, but I'm just really like starting to like somewhat understand him. And I saw that people are, he pulled some big Pokemon card and people are accusing him that it was a fake pull. And I was like, I thought they were just messing with him at first, but then I saw this reaction by him. I was like, oh, wait, hold on. It might actually be. And so he freaks out here. This is just a little funny.
Right there. That's enough evidence. Okay. So now I'm going to.
So they were basically asking him, sorry, let me see this. So the box is in the recycling bin and destroyed, and he will not show the receipt because of the trolls. So yeah, and this is definitely more than enough evidence. So yeah, they basically just want like, hey, where's the receipt from the box that you, because supposedly he couldn't, pull up any of the other cards that came in the pack either. He just had that one card. So let's see what he has to say.
That's enough evidence. Okay. So
DSP buys it.
Now I'm going to ban this idiot and every other possible person who says you need more evidence. You are an idiot. You are an insignificant human whose opinion doesn't matter. I've shown you insurmountable evidence that I had the box.
Insurmountable.
Why don't I show you the actual cardboard box? Because we threw it in recycling and it's soaking wet and damaged, and I'm not bringing it in here covered in.
Wait, if it's in recycling, how would it be soaking wet? Because usually in recycling, you're just throwing like empty bottles and cardboard and stuff like. If it's in the trash, I get, but also you could just show the receipt with like, obviously you want to block like card information, stuff like that.
Like,
but
juice and shit from my trash. Okay, that's disgusting. I'm not doing that. Why am I not showing you my invoice from tcgplayer.com? Because that invoice number can be used to track down private information. Because if you know the name of the seller, you idiots out there will
just block the invoice number. He would never lie, I believe
the
him.
Fucking seller and call them and harass them and say,
wait, hold on, I'm looking at the bottom. Why is there's a question mark next to top subs and there's a question mark next to top kicks? Is the computer, oh, I get what's going on. There's so many subs and there's so many kicks that the computer's just trying to calculate the total. It's just taking it a while to catch up. Okay, I get it.
Oh, you sold the dark side, Phil. Fuck you. I'm not showing you shit.
Same thing with memberships. He's not showing you anything,
right
folks.
There. That's enough evidence, okay? So now I'm going to ban this idiot and every other possible person who says you need more evidence. You are an idiot.
All right, so I don't know. Here's the thing, too. I always thought, like, because some of the things I see from him, like, there's no way that is, like, he's trolling, isn't he? Like, he's doing a bit. He has to be. Raymond Sycamore's rope for the 50 kicks in the skull emoji. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for all the subs. We had a great video that been doing very well that we released last night. All right, let's see here. What do we got next? So, hold on. I gave away a little bit. So this Ralph, so I've been seeing this Ralph situation as well too. People have been telling me about Ralph. I don't want to just, here's the thing. I don't want to just cover all the same people that Kino Casino cover. I try to bring in my own, honestly, every stream we've brought in like some new information about like quoting or Coffee Brand Coffee or like something new to the table, right? Just different clips and stuff like that. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to just do what they're doing, whole cloth. So, but, we may have to start covering these Ralph Kill stream, folks. Now, I heard about this whole like video going around where it's like Ralph and this girl, reenacting like couple of zoo animals, and supposedly they're like bluffing each other with leaking it and whatnot. So I heard about that, but then all of a sudden I received a DM. I received a follow from Scarlett Hampton, and then I received a DM. And I don't quite know how to feel about it. So I don't know. I don't know if what's going to go on from there, folks, but I just thought that was a funny little something. All right. But man, from what I see from that guy, he's going a little haywire, so I don't know if I want to get involved in all that. Anyways, on to the next. Oh my gosh, run away. All right, so hello. All right, so just a couple of, what's been kind of nice about this whole gay pride, this go around, right? Now, luckily it hasn't been nearly as bad as it usually is, right? Here's the thing, I don't care. I don't care what happens in your bedroom. I don't care. Right, but stop trying to make me care. That's the thing. So that's what the only thing I'm doing. And obviously, these companies, they actually don't give a shit either. They're just doing it so they can sell high fiber foods. I couldn't believe. I thought this was actually like rage bait that somebody had posted. Well, it is by them, but I thought that somebody had just I was like, oh, that's fake. There's no way that's real. But yeah, we know eating isn't always a top priority this month. We respect that. But for those of you who are prepping, we have an extensive lineup of high fiber recipes available. Happy Pride. I mean, that is something else. All right. But anyways. So I did see this, though. This young gentleman out here is trying to make Pride healthy. And I appreciate it.
Kirk out what he deserved. Charlie Kirk got what he deserved? Do these people support political violence?
So he's just here trying to spread the good word here at the Pride Parade.
Do you feel threatened?
Oh, I got it.
This gentleman in a skirt is trying his darndest to block him out. He's trying to box him out.
That's assault, right?
This girl just ran into... Oh, she tried to take his microphone for some reason.
You fucking asshole! Get! Oh, I don't care. I'll punch you in the face if I have to.
Do you support political violence? Do you condone what that lady just did?
I didn't see anything.
Oh, he didn't see anything now. We're gonna run. Ready? He's too out of shape. Let's see how long he can hang for. Look, he's already sweating. He's about to collapse.
I'm wearing leather, you moron. Of course I'm sweating.
I'm wearing leather.
Let's get this one
How
down.
dare you?
We're gonna see how long they can hang for. Oh, look,
He shakes
couldn't
him.
hang. He had to
He
stop.
shakes him off, and then this
Physical
other
activity
girl
is
joins
his
in.
Achilles heel. Oh, now she's coming. Look at her. Look at her. We're going to get the Pride community in shape. Make America healthy again. She's telling somebody to take over.
I just had double knee replacement, bitch.
Why can't you keep running?
Because I just had a double knee replacement, bitch.
A double knee replacement? Really? What? She's like 30 years old.
Sure,
That
the
is
knee
not
replacement's
good.
the reason why she can't run.
She started pulling up her pants. No, seriously, I got the double knee. I believe you. You don't need to pull up your pants. All right. Anyway, sorry. Those are just some like silly little things that we saw that I had saw recently. So is she 40? It's hard to tell. I'm telling you, it's so hard to tell sometimes. So recently we had talked about, and I also released a video about this, right? We had Jesse Ridgway, aka McJuggernuggets, on on YouTube, right? Now, he had, don't worry, it's not going to be too long. We don't only have a couple of these left, and then we're getting into the quartering segment. Don't worry, folks. It's not going to be too long. Now, he had, where's this? Oh, yeah. So you all remember Jesse Ridgway, a.k.a. McJuggernuggets on YouTube, right? He came out and he basically monetized and filmed all the deepest parts of his pregnancy, or him and his wife's pregnancy. And then they found out that the baby was going to have, the baby was going to have Down syndrome. And not only did they decide to terminate it, they decided to film all of this, their reaction to finding out, their just deepest, closest family, memories, and that decision, and they put it out into the internet, and they were very surprised that people were very upset with them that they just terminated a baby for having Down syndrome. Very strange, right? So for some reason, they were just really surprised that people just weren't, showering them in adoration and money and support and all that, right? But so he actually released another, he actually released another tweet, or no, it was Instagram, that supposedly his wife's family is telling her to leave him. So we have this here. Sorry, folks. I want to make sure you could try to read it at least. So, my wife's heart has been shattered since the amniocentesis results, which is like the test for the Down syndrome, which are definitive, by the way, yet it has only gotten worse. These last couple of weeks have been the hardest on her life. It's times like these where you want to be able to depend on your family for love and support. This new video from the evening after the procedure. Oh, this video is from the evening after the procedure. There was a video playing in the background. We don't need to watch this. Just please keep some things to yourself. My parents drop off an extremely thoughtful gift basket and show unconditional love and support. Meanwhile, her family has been nowhere to be found. Some even going as far as joining in on the bandwagon hate publicly, kicking her while she's down at her lowest point. She has received text messages from her family accusing me of abuse and that I'm brainwashing her, issuing ultimatums that she needs to leave me immediately. Audacious shit that will have your head spinning because of the delusion and lack of consideration. I mean, imagine calling other people delusional. This is wild, but it's like, now you're just going to publicly bash her family for not agreeing with what you're doing? Downright disgusting gossip and shit-talking amongst important people in her life as if she's not even blood. No backbone, just cowardice, as they accuse me of making the decision and controlling/manipulating her over all the years of being together. Now, he said something about religion before. I doubt he's religious, but I wonder if her family is religious, because I don't think he is religious. Mean to them, not to you, Don? Oh, no worries. But yeah, exactly. Whose fault is it? Exactly. It's like you shared all of this. You have to accept. You can't just think everybody's going to agree with you and think that it's great or anything like that. You have to accept people that, especially something like this, this is at most, it's like a 50-50 decision for, abortions. Here's the thing. Even abortions in general, it's like a 50-50 split on people if you're pro or against, right? I don't know how much it would lean one way or the other, right? But just about. But when you're having abortions on a baby just because they have Down syndrome and you are a family that's well equipped and, plenty wealthy enough to care for the child, that's going to be it's way past 50. Like, now you're going to have the definitely the majority of people against that situation, right? Or against that decision. Here's the second part of this. We put up with a lot of shit. But when it's your family, your own family, exercising their bitterness and turning their backs when it matters the most, it really reveals everything about their character. Hell, I've even seen the worst of friends publicly joining in on the crusade, despite full well knowing that behind closed doors, they would have made the same decision. How do you know that? You're just guessing. Like, that's insane. Like, hey, everybody's as demented as I am. And honestly, I think a lot of people like, obviously terminating the baby when you don't need to is terrible too. And then also feel like there's just two parts of grossness, right? It's obviously terrible to end a life, but it's just like you put all this online to monetize it's just so gross. Anyways, I don't relish in sharing these things because it only furthers a divide. But when you're MIA, complicit and offensive during the hardest times of our life, then you will never deserve to be here when it's good. My wife is the sweetest and strongest woman I know. The last thing she deserves is to be treated this way. My heart goes out to all the women who have had to keep their abortions private for fear of judgment from friends and family. It's the last thing you should be dealing with when you're already confronting the hardest, worst of times. Imagine, the kid that can't live now because they're facing a, way harder time. This is the sad reality. It's why I will continue to speak out. It's why sharing is better than hiding. You don't have to share everything. Sharing is fine. You don't have to share everything, though. That's insane. I will continue to speak out. This is why sharing is better than hiding. The truth may be hard, but at least you're living free. Do not ever let the opinions of others define your life, or else you will be living a life that's not yours. Heart. Insane, folks. It's just like you have to be okay with people not agreeing with you. Especially if you're going to put like, you know what is crazy about this too, and I don't think what a lot of people talk about is creator parasocialism. We hear about there being parasocial fans, and that's absolutely true. Violet Mare, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Welcome to Channel 44. Now, so we do talk about like, was it viewer parasocialism, right? Definitely narcissism as well too, Barry Merritt. Now, the thing is, but we never talk about like the creator parasocialism, right? And this is probably it at its highest form, right? Because you're just sharing all of your like, hey, here's all my deepest personal, happenings going on in my life, and you better feel sorry for me and, shower me with support and feel happy for me, or else you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And it's just like driving that type of, it's just, you're driving that relationship to, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's just unnecessary, and I don't know. It just seems, not good. Anyways, but that's one thing that always made me think about, right? Because we always talk about like, which is true, right? There's parasocial viewers out there everywhere, but I mean, there's creators out there that are just as parasocial that feed off of that. And the thing is about the creators doing this parasocial, feeding off that parasocial relationship, is that they're the ones getting the money. The viewers are just the ones getting soaked from it, getting rinsed. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the quartering segment?
there we go. Quartering segment, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the quartering segment. Here we go. I told you it wasn't going to take that long. I told you. Gun Terra with the 20 kicks. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Now, actually, we're going to come back to that first. Just a brief one. Now, I saw him, on Twitter talking about, it's been almost a year since I converted to Christianity because of Charlie, and which also, it's like, it was in September. That's not almost a year. Aranicus DOR with the full send. 100 kicks. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Baxter appreciates it. Everybody, thank you very much. Now, it's just like, this whole grift, I was going to bring it up, but it's just like, this whole grift of like, what's crazy too? He can't just say like, I've been dedicated in my faith here in the last 6 months, 7 months, a year, or whatever, right? He has to bring up Charlie. He has to bring up the fact that it's like, I drove, it was, Charlie drove me to my religion. Charlie drove me to it. You know what I mean? He can't just say like, I've been thinking about all my wrongdoings and, me following Christ this last year, or this last 8 months is done wonders for me. Even though it still hasn't, right? But he just always has to every time he brings up his religion, he has to bring up the fact that he was driven to it by Charlie. Crazy. Yeah, he does attend online. Absolutely. You know what's crazy is like now he tries to say he never misses church whenever he like blatantly admitted to missing multiple weekends of church just like not even a month ago. Anyways. So yeah, he's out there gross tweeting about he's very real, Christian. Did he actually even get baptized? He just talks about like, oh, I just go to church now, so I'm basically that Charlie Kirk SEO. Yep, he's farming it. Well, here's the thing. So this Carmelo Anthony thing, he's been getting. It's hard to tell if he's getting real. I'm sure he's getting some real viewers because it's a big topic, but also I feel like he's buying ads on it. And we'll go into it a little bit, right? We'll go into it here in a second. Also, he said this Carmelo thing. He said, "Oh, I'm going to be live. I'm going to be live pretty much all day, folks. I'm going to do at least 3 streams today. Especially whenever they come out with the was it with the verdict, right? Because he's been farming this Carmelo Anthony thing. He's like, when they come out with this verdict, oh, I'm going to make sure that I go live and we're going to react to this together. You're just going to have content coming at you like crazy." He's been putting out videos, but he's got to at least make like 3 unkept promises a day. He's got to, get at least a few lies out of his system. They just build up. Oh my gosh. He's down month over month regardless. He absolutely is. He's down year over year, month over month. Brad Drool Unlimited. I'm not sure if you saw me. Just in case you missed the beginning of the stream, folks. For the people that I missed, I'm so sorry. At the kicks, I got them up here, so I won't miss them ever again. But Klein Overdrive, Kiwi Possum, Geography is Hard for Jer, Brad Drool Unlimited, and Gigamerv. Thank you so much for your kicks on last stream, and I apologize so much for missing those. Now. All right, but anyway, so yeah, of course he wasn't live for the verdict, and he had plenty of time because I was looking out for him. Like, hey, I want to watch this verdict with my favorite person in the world. And yeah, he just never went live, and he had plenty of time because they announced it like 30 minutes before they actually had the verdict. $2 from Crash Cooter Coot. I wish I had hair like yours. I get it all the time. All right. Now, going into, or actually, let's just go to a few things here. Just a few miscellaneous things here. I mean, look at these absolutely ridiculous thumbnails. Jer. He even like trimmed his beard here. Like, when is this from? Come on, buddy. What are we doing here? Not even close. So, let me see here. Oh, yeah. So, if you watch King of Casino, they also brought this up. And that's why it's kind of hard to tell what he's doing with these Carmelo Anthony videos, if he's getting money from them. Because if he's buying ads from them, they're definitely not. Like, he's definitely not getting money from them then. Now, my thing is, what I think he's doing, so here, look at these likes. So this is from one of the Carmelo Anthony videos from an hour ago. 10K views, 4.5K likes. You don't have to be from you. If I were to get this, I would be pants off, folks. This does not happen. This is absolutely fake. It's either buying views or sorry, but I think it's more buying likes, right? I don't know. Here's the thing too. If this was actually happening, I feel like his videos would just have like millions of views, because if like YouTube's algorithm be like, oh my gosh, people are liking, like half the people that watch this like it, but even though they really care more about like the watch time, right, and like the click-through rate, and but if you're liking it, you're most likely watching the majority of it too, right? So the watch time is probably pretty good if you're liking it. And so this is absolutely fake. And then I saw another one. This is from one of his other Carmelo Anthony videos. Now, the videos are definitely going to be one of his more popular, right? Because they're Carmelo Anthony. But this this does not happen. And, you know, PPP and Andy spoke on it too. Like, this does not happen. This is, I like whole cloth, fake. This, like, whether you bought, like, something is weird here. Right? Like, that just does not happen. Anywhere close. Guntera with the 5 gifted subs on Kick. Thank you so much, Guntera. Holy smokes. So much support. I appreciate you so much. Now, make sure to thank Guntera if you just got a Kick sub from him. All right. And then this is the one they showed. Sorry, it's a little blurry. But basically shows that it's a 10K views with 8.6K likes. I mean, this is the one that Kino Casino showed. And so what I did is I went and got some more. Once I saw the one that they had posted or brought up, I went and got some more from today, and it's the same thing. Does not happen. Absolutely. Like, you know, because most things I'll kind of say, like, you know, oh, you know, it's most likely not the case, or, you know, you do want to temper your words a bit, but this is just absolutely no. Like, whether it's buying, like, something's fishy here. That's insane. Beyond fake. So now this is just a funny little comment from one of Jared's recent streams. You know, I saw a few people writing it, and he just, for some reason, he wasn't a fan. From Hannah Square Brimolo, screw the haters. I smashed the like button harder than a certain Mr. Sellers smashes a certain supposed wife. Justice to Metcalf. God bless America. God bless you, Hannah Square Brimolo. God bless you. All right. Now, for this, so this CBC thing, right? We talked about it a bit. Right, and I want to just to kind of go over it a little bit. Just to briefly summarize here, right? Now, Quartering has repeatedly said, hey, I'm 100%, this is my company, I'm the owner, right? And it's been alleged by many that CBC has some kind of connections between MetaPCs, because they have their own coffee called Player One Coffee. And Player One Coffee just fell off the face of the earth. Just fell off the face of the earth, and it happened to be around the time that CoffeeBrandCoffee comes around. And one of, you know, Quartering's closest, you know, and most astute sponsorships that's stood with him for a very long time is MetaPCs. It was even one of the two sponsorship or codes that we could get to work on his website for his membership. We're going to go back over that again too. He's still not keeping his promises. All right. So when we found this Discord, thanks to Dormy Wormy on Kick and YouTube, you know, we looked at the announcements. Nothing had been announced since like 2024, and it was, you know, just about a certain sale that they were going to have going on, or a new, you know, flavor they had coming out. And there were people in there talking about it had been completely abandoned by CoffeeBrandCoffee. Just completely abandoned. No word, no announcement, no nothing. People weren't getting paid on time, or they were just getting paid sparsely. And also, there was adult content. There was bots just spamming adult content in this Discord, and nobody there to do anything about it, because not only did they not announce anything, they also just left the Discord. The people who were responsible for, and we're going to go over this, their point of contact just left the Discord. So I wanted to look into this point of contact a little bit more. Now, I don't want to go into like his, you know, his name. So I don't want to go into like last names or anything like that, right? First name should be fine, because, and he also was like the public face for this partner program. So, and you remember from the images that we saw, they kept on talking about a person named Isaiah or Cheesy being their like point of contact. And so I wanted to look into it, right? So I looked into it a little bit more. And now if we look at some of these messages, Now, I did want to mark out their names and faces just in case, again, I don't want people catching flack or anything like that. But this is just them talking about my recent video or just the recent coverage in general. All right. This Discord is getting mogged to shit. Jeremy didn't even tell us the affiliate program was ending. He just pulled the plug. I only noticed because the check stopped. Then somebody replied, somebody is replying here. Wait, were you still making sales but not getting paid commissions? Our codes still work. I always figured we would still get commissions still get commission payments automatically, but I haven't tested it because I stopped advertising long time ago. I just thought the affiliate manager stopped getting paid to do this, so he left. If they just stopped the payouts altogether, that is so fucked up. I agree. Now, this only happened. Oh. Sorry about that, folks. I don't. Why does it go? All right. Anyways, this only happened to me 3 times. I have tickets with Isaiah. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, let me refresh this real quick. There we go. Sorry. It happened to me 3 times. I have tickets with Isaiah. If he didn't resolve the issue himself, I wouldn't get paid. And even then, not for months. Let me check my account now. And then person responds again. I remember waiting like 6 months for the money to hit my account. But since it wasn't much, I never made any issue of it. But it was strange how the payouts would happen at very random times. Now, they also posted like actual proof of this. They did post like actual transactions. I didn't feel right doing that, especially without explicit like permission to. But they did post actual like receipts of like, this is when, I received my payments from them, and it showed several month gap, and then one who showed like almost a year gap or something. It was like an insane amount of time, right? Now, it wasn't a bunch of money, so I'm not, don't want to think like they're getting ripped off like hundreds of thousands of dollars or anything, right? Like that. It really wasn't a lot of money, which is why they even said it here, and though they weren't overly concerned about it. But still, it's just another half-assed attempt at a program by Jeremy, right? Excuse me. Now, so I wanted to look a little bit more at Isaiah, though, because one thing I noticed is somebody mentioned a comment on my video and in the Discord that said that Isaiah worked for MetaPCs, or that he was basically that he had a connection and he was actually hired there through MetaPCs and CBC. I'm like, hold on, what? Say that again? So I rubbed my eyes. I'm like, hold on, Isaiah worked for MetaPCs. That's absurd because this is a CoffeeBrandCoffee affiliate Discord. So you're telling me that MetaPCs is directly involved with their affiliate program? So I'm like, okay, let's check it out. So I found this. This is one of the most recently pinned messages in in their like general chat or whatnot. We'll come back to that actually. But I saw that it had Isaiah here. And I was able to find this Isaiah person. And here's the thing. I don't want to give out his full name, and I'm giving very limited information about him, right? Because he's actually moved on. He doesn't work in either company anymore. He's moved on to something different. So I don't want to hound him or anything like that. He's just a guy who worked there. He's just, doing what he's told. And then I'm guessing he was removed from the program. So I find this guy's profile, his work history, and look at this. So I find here partnership manager and influencer marketing for MetaPCs, remote from January of 2023 to current. Now this actually isn't current. I found his LinkedIn as well too, but they gave away some information that I didn't want to show on stream, and so I just went with this, right? Now, and this shows, working with influencers to maximize product sales, ad integrations, blah 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 blah, right? Then you go down here, partnership manager and influencer marketing for CoffeeBrandCoffee. March of 2023 to current. Now, what shows on the other as well too, now he was working for these guys all the way up to on the more updated on his LinkedIn, he was working for both of them at the same time up until 2024. And we are able to kind of corroborate that with his latest, the latest message in the Discord that he had was in like September of 2024. Right? So I just thought, hold on. So we now have a direct link that CoffeeBrandCoffee and MetaPCs had somebody working for both companies at the same time, managing their affiliate Discord and all of their affiliate programs. I mean, that is as direct link between MetaPCs and this coffee company as I think we've ever gotten, right? Like, we've had like suspicions. We've definitely had suspicions, but now we have somebody that for sure worked for both companies at the same time, managing their affiliate program. So exactly how deep does this business relationship go? Because what is long thought is that Jeremy just bought out Player One Coffee and made it CoffeeBrandCoffee. Right? And a lot of people thinking like, well, what's up with Mill Creek? Are they just using Mill Creek roasters? So I thought that was very, very strange. He demonetized himself? Wait, who did? CBC is an open trademark, and I want to file it and send Jer a cease and desist. All right. I did hear that they just let the trademark expire or something like that. I don't know I don't know if anybody I wouldn't, tell people to do anything like that, but yeah. Anyways. So yeah, I thought that there was just been a lot of suspicion, right? But we never had any direct links between MetaPCs and CoffeeBrandCoffee, other than just like, hey, Jeremy's been sponsored by them for years and that, the timing just happened to correlate with them. But now we actually have proof that somebody, that MetaPCs and CoffeeBrandCoffee had somebody working for both at the same time and managing their affiliate program under the umbrella of both companies. And what it also, so it's like, what's the business relationship like? You know what I mean? Like, does MetaPCs do they get a percentage of all their sales? Are they ones who, are they the ones who actually roast it? Or do they pay for the facility? We just don't know, right? And if you'll also remember Misty Mochi, one of the addresses that we were able to find correlated with CoffeeBrandCoffee, she visited it, and it was just like the MetaPCs and like building. It was just a MetaPCs building, where it was like one of their office buildings, right? It wasn't like a coffee plant. No, it was just like their office building. Yeah, I saw that he let the trademark lapse, so I don't know if he ended up reestablishing that or what. But yeah. So another thing that I saw here, though, too, we've been seeing everything about this spiked jack-o'-lantern, right? So what's funny about this, you see when this came out? So our pumpkin pie and our spiced jack-o'-lantern flavors are now available with the ability to pre-order them to ship out this coming Tuesday. So this spiked jack-o'-lantern flavor came out in September of 2023. Right, and one of their later announcements is also about spiced jack-o'-lantern in September of 2024. And what's so funny is that now it's they have it like 75% off or like 50% off. It's basically selling for $5 on Amazon, right? Probably because it's all about to go bad. You still don't see. Oh, sorry. Oh, got you. You were talking about this screen's a little bit too small. Sorry about that. Make it bigger for you. I got you. Sorry about that. So some of it's a little bit difficult. I'll try to do is work in where this screen's, because I did notice a lot of people are watching on mobile. So I'm trying to up the size here of like the screen overall. I'll definitely work on that, folks. I'll definitely make sure to work on that. Sorry about that, folks. All right. But this is basically just an announcement saying, hey, we got our pumpkin pie and our spice jack-o'-lantern out. And so I was clicking on these to see if they were still available. And one thing I noticed is spiked jack-o'-lantern. You know how it's on sale right now on Amazon for $5? Well, if you go to CoffeeBrandCoffee, this is the live CoffeeBrandCoffee website. If you buy this, luckily nobody's buying this crap. But if you do, you have to pay $20. So if you just buy some chance on accident, if you end up buying it from Coffee Brand Coffee, you're screwed. You have to pay $15. You're paying 4 times the price than you could have on on Amazon. Oh, another thing too, and we'll get to this later too. I saw that he brought up on one of his streams, was it today or yesterday, that is sold out. It absolutely isn't sold out. This is from today. It says there's only like 4 bags left, right? 4 left in stock. But it's absolutely not sold out. Not close. But yeah, I thought that was just funny. It's like, so if you go to coffeebrandcoffee.com, you're just paying 4 times the price for your spiced jack-o'-lantern, or spiked jack-o'-lantern, sorry. Like I said, luckily nobody's buying this crap anyways, right? Now, another thing was kind of funny. I was looking at the Player One coffees, at the different selection that they had. I suspect that he was given a deadline, or else he would have to buy back all the stock. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure how they do it there, to be honest. So one thing that he always says, right, you know, the business is thriving. It's definitely thriving. Somehow he keeps having the best day they've ever had, or the best day they've had in months. He said Saturday was the best day they had in like 6 months, but then recently he talked about like, oh no, the trolls gave us our best day we'd had in a long time. And then today he was like, oh, yesterday was actually our best day we had again. It's just like, okay, dude, yeah, this is Coffee Brand Coffee's taking over the world. Don't worry, Jer, we believe you. We definitely believe you, buddy. they have stock that's marked down at like 50 to 75% off, but they couldn't be doing better. But I was looking at the Coffee Brand Coffee flavors, right? And the Player One coffee flavors. He always talks about blueberry is our best seller. Everybody loves the blueberry. It's our best seller by far. Well, wouldn't you know, one of the 5 coffees Player One Coffee had available, Blueberry Bomb, Ethiopian whole bean. Baxter. Nobody. Don't make that. Did he just reuse the Blueberry Bomb recipe from Player One Coffee? Oh, did you see his tie? Hold on, I got a new tie for him. Here, buddy. Look at him. He's got another new tie. Hold on. Oh, here we go, Baxter. Hey, Baxter. See him? Look at him. He's got another little tie. This one fits him better. He can't bite this one. I got him a smaller one. Hey, buddy. Alrighty. Good job, bud. You're behaving so well today. But yeah, I thought that was so funny. It's like, really, one of their best-selling flavors happened to be, and he always talks about you can't get this flavor anywhere else. But yeah. Blueberry Bomb Ethiopian from Player One Coffee. Makes you think. Makes you think, doesn't it? Now. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything here, folks. All right, so now I don't want to get anybody too excited as well, too. I don't want to get anybody too excited, all right? I may be able to get some more direct information about this whole MetaPCs Coffee Brand Coffee thing going on. But I don't want to speak too much on that until we have it for sure. But anyways, what I also want to do is go through some of Jer Bear's recent streams here. You know, he just... You know, I was going through these, and I could not imagine, or I couldn't believe how many ads that he had. I could not believe it. Like, every stream has like 5 coffee ads, along with like his Rumble ads. Yeah, we won't disclose our sources. Absolutely not. Hey, we've kept all, the only sources that we've shared, by the way. If you ever want to DM us information, please let me know. Any people that have not wanted, I only share what people want me to. And if people don't want their name out there, I don't mind keeping that private as well, too. So, hey, if you have any information or, about something entirely different or something that we've talked about, please reach out to me, DM me on Twitter. You can send me an email at channel404newsteam@gmail.com. Alrighty here. Now, this is a pretty funny stream, folks.
Hey, good boy.
I just,
Huck just got in after swimming. So now my office smells like a wet dog.
I mean,
Guess that's probably better than normal.
Some music and
hold on. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Sorry about that, folks. It's okay. Luckily, I noticed it too far. I noticed it.
Huck just got in after swimming. So now my office smells like a wet dog. Guess that's probably better than normal.
some music and food trucks.
I mean, at least he's self-aware. The setup's looking great tonight. The lighting's very nice. Thank you very much. Like I said, I've tried to work on it. I'm getting our little audio clips in here and there. I want to make our transitions more exciting. Like I said, the next thing I really want to do, I'm trying to figure out how to do it, is I want to get us like a news ticker to go along like the bottom of my desk here, or on the broadcast that kind of shows, that kind of just ticks along and shows everybody that's either like subbed or gifted subs or anything like that for the broadcast. So I'd like to have that, but I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not great with that. So.
One watermelon vendor traveled to the festival from Detroit.
Thank you for the follows, by the way. Dr. Spike, Gem Socks, and Honeybee. Thank you so much. It smells like wet dog, the raw quarter pounder. Hey, how you doing? With the rage quit. It smells like wet dog and butt sex. Okay. With the 500 kicks, thank you so much. Wait, what's he laughing about?
Some music and food trucks. One watermelon vendor traveled to the festival from Detroit. They paid.
Is he thinking about his life? He's finally breaking down. No?
Sorry.
I actually can't remember what he's laughing at.
Unrelated burst of laughter there. I was thinking about something that happened funny earlier today.
Okay. The watermelon?
Unrelated. I'm not laughing about the watermelon vendor.
Wait, that's actually what he was laughing
what is
about?
that even supposed to mean?
All right.
Need to be there for the full 2-day festival. Today's festival.
I mean, even if you thought it was like it was that funny,
are obviously now
Okay.
canceled, and the vendors are left shocked.
yeah, I feel like it's like if there's anything like he's really got like 2009 Facebook humor, doesn't he?
By what happened.
It's the same thing when he does like he does it in a bit here. He's like, every like is another day Carmelo Anthony spends in jail. That is literally something, your great aunt reposts on Facebook.
It was fireworks, and when we came out,
You're so based. Thank you.
My husband saw us, and then we just saw like bodies all on.
I only read the good comments, by the way, folks. So.
We don't even have this type of violence down there.
Yes, you do.
That guy was holding a giant
issue
watermelon
with black
What the
people.
heck? It's kind of
I
crazy.
have an issue with young black men who live this like gangster lifestyle.
Oh, okay.
Who kill people. That's who I care.
What a brave
that's who I have
stance,
an issue
Jer.
with. Indiscriminate killing. I remember if you tune in at this hour.
Oh no, here we go.
Remember, I'm live at 9 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm live
Remember-
with Melanie in this hour. But this live stream is just because there's kind of breaking news, new breaking news. Oh,
There's new breaking news.
Did X go down?
Said downvote this comment if you're a liberal child molester. What the heck? Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Did I bring this? So this is like, oh, sorry. I'll go right back to that. But that reminded me of something. His Rumble chat. His Rumble chat is absolutely insane. Or his Rumble comments. They're all getting downvoted and they are not happy about it. I have this guy. If you're a retarded F slur, downvote this comment. We are on YouTube, folks. I downvoted it, obviously. So I hope Carmelo gets the death. By the way, all of his comments, I have to like click the show comments because they all get hidden. They all get every single positive comment still gets hidden. Don't worry, it's gonna blow over any day now, Jer. In before the Redditards roll out of bed, cry for mommy to bring their Pop-Tarts, and they start trolling the comments. Reddit is a dumpster fire echo chamber. These poor souls. All right, sorry. That just reminded me of that.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh, this is hilarious.
Oh, there we go.
So for some reason, during this whole, I wonder if it's because of the high traffic, because everybody's posting about the Carmelo Anthony stuff going on. I don't know. It might just be flukes or something, but Twitter keeps going down on him and he can't handle it because all he does is just reread Twitter posts, right? Like that's all he does is reread Twitter posts and rip off from other people. And so he just befuddles him. He just like, oh my God, I have to start having original thoughts? What? No. And it's fun. It keeps going back and forth between being on and off.
We may go to the jury today, and I have a suspicion that the jury will be back soon.
You do?
So I have ask you a favor. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Each like is another day in prison for Carmelo Anthony. But also make sure you subscribe or follow.
Nobody under 50 years old falls for that.
Because if we end up going to jury or whatever, I want you to be
Freezing?
able to know. And if the jury comes back, we'll go live. So I want you to get the notification. So let's get into this. By the way, thanks everyone who went to cbcamazon.com, picked up our delicious coffee. It supports the show. It ships free overnight. It's our own blend. We roast our own stuff. This isn't available anywhere else. Each one of these flavors, I personally dial in.
He personally dials in the flavors.
You go through 20 or 30 iterations to get right. Our gingerbread stuff, by the way, is 75% off. It's $5 a box.
First of all, it says 50% off. Him and reading are just never going to be best friends, are they?
Our spiked jack-o'-lantern is $5 a bag. We have decaf, 100% Kona. Any K-Cups, whole bean, decaf, light roast, dark roast, Colombian, Ethiopian, everything. Now, I'm hearing reports.
Now, here's the thing. Remember, he kept on talking about like, oh, people love the spiked jack-o'-lantern. It's been on sale for weeks. It has been on sale, folks, for weeks. Hello, Baxter. Hello, buddy. Hello. How are you doing? No, bud. You're gonna knock it over. There you go. All righty.
That it's with the jury already. I cannot confirm that. As I'm recording, I'm going to continue to look for information proving that. That's why you got to be subscribed.
You've got to be subscribed.
Change rapidly.
You're going to miss everything, folks. He was out with it super late, by the way. I was waiting for like his tweets or something like that because he had been farming this so much. And so I was like, I had tweets out, but everybody had tweets out about it way before Jer Bear did. He read the news for the first time on air, and that's his main business. The probability he tried 30 variations. He drinks Celsius. Yeah, I keep on seeing him drink that. I don't know what that is. Like, I've heard of it, but nobody. Yeah, he is still coffeeless, folks. We have not seen him with a cup of coffee to this day. We see his advertisements and just sitting behind him.
Still, I have some delicious hot.
No way he touches it.
Butter rum coffee brand coffee. Keep me going.
Hot butter rum coffee to keep me going. You're not even drinking it. That's just the bag. That is just the bag, sir. You don't have a cup of it. You know, here's the thing though. Out of all the coffees, he has the butter rum flavor on hand. Maybe he actually finally has quit drinking, but he quit the Fireball, but he's just drinking like 7 gallons of butter rum coffee for the hint of rum. He's on his 8th pot of the day. A gifted sub, another one from Violet Mare. Thank you so much, Violet. You are so generous. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. The butter rum. So funny.
If it's with the jury,
uh-oh, Twitter's down again. What am I gonna do?
We're probably getting a verdict today.
What am I gonna do?
A bad time for X to go down in the middle of the day here. Hopefully we can keep this going here. Now, there's also
bad time for X to go down.
Crazy stuff coming up here. Hold on, let me grab this.
Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
I'm a little discombobulated because those videos disappeared. Rob Sarr, the head track coach.
He's like, no, original opinions, ideas, no. You've read my Achilles heel.
And football coach at Frisco Memorial, where Austin attended, gave emotional.
I couldn't believe it. It keeps happening too. It keeps going down.
Testimony that was back on Thursday. Now the Anthony family has called for peace.
He goes back onto Oh Reliable, the Daily Mail.
Well, I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have. Wouldn't you? I'm sure they have. Wouldn't you?
No, this is insane.
Let me
Hold
try
on.
to find
I'm
testimony that was back on Thursday.
This isn't real.
Now the Anthony family has called for peace. Well, I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have. Wouldn't you?
He's panic looping in real time.
I'm sure they have. Wouldn't you?
Don't say it again.
Let me try to find this Fox News story about the jury real quick live.
His brain's loading.
Let's see if I can fact check it.
If you can what check it?
Let's try CBS.
He's just like scrambling. Let's try CBS. He's like, I can't check to it. CBS.
15 minutes ago,
ABC, Fox News. He's folks. He is 2 seconds away from going to CNN. If he pulled up a CNN article, I would lose my fucking mind. Imagine he pulls up a CNN article. Oh, that would have been priceless. Holy Jason J with the $20. If I told you Jeremy called a person a liar and a scammer when said person sent a super chat asking to get person's GFM out of there because said person has stage 3 colon cancer and then emailed proof to him. Interested? Wait, what? Called a person a liar and a scammer when said person paid a super chat asking to get said person's because said person has stage 3 colon. Yeah. Send that to me. Hey, anything that you think I might find interesting, folks? You know, I may or may not. DM me on Twitter or email it to me. Like I said, channel404newsteam@gmail.com. Or email me at thequartering.com. No, I'm just kidding.
Here, what led to this day?
Oh, I'm sorry. Now my brain is full Jerified. GoFundMe. That's what GFM said. Okay, buddy, come on. You're going to collapse the table. You're going to collapse my desk, my news desk, okay? He's discombobulated. Yes, he is. Buddy, come on, bud. Yeah, he's a little torturer right now.
It's they have.
You know what's so funny about him is he'll just be chilling the whole day, just relax. Well, I take him to we have a dog park nearby. But as soon as I go live, he's like all over the place. Okay, buddy. Come on. Let's go down. Come on. Good boy. But as soon as I go live, but I think it's because I'm talking and I think it's because I'm like talking and all animated and whatnot, so he gets excited. I understand it. He's just a pup. He turns 2 years old here pretty soon. But Jason, thank you. Hey, thank you so much again for the $20. Thank you. I can't appreciate it enough. I thank you. Baxter thanks you. And yeah, any information like that, please get a hold of me.
No idea what's going on.
He wants to be at the news desk. You know, maybe I can set something up like that. You know, eventually we'll make some more upgrades to our studio here. I'm having a blast. I hope you all are having a blast.
They have no idea what's going on in the courtroom. You know, Carmelo Anthony jurors shocked to their core over ghastly autopsy photos. Well, yeah.
It's the same as children, pretty much. I'll be honest. I love my Baxter. But I'm not big on like I'm not like oh, that's my child. You know, I know that's not what you're saying, you know, just messing around, but the whole my kids, no, I'm not.
Any normal person be shocked?
My dog is incredible.
So,
Best person
the
I know.
Emergency we're seeing,
besides my family,
is obviously that the defense.
Oh, here we go
panicking.
again. Here we go.
They have no idea whatsoever.
Oh, also, by the way, folks, and we'll see it here. Everybody notice how as soon as Baxter's just making his rounds around the interweb, and then all of a sudden Jer wants to bring his 5 different animals on stream, he just sees, you know, the internet just loves Baxter. Baxter cam shock free. Well, I do have a plan, and I, you know, talked about it a bit on Twitter. We do have a plan for the Baxter Bulletin that will be coming into fruition. So get ready for that. A bunch of plans. Hey, I'm doing my best to keep keep our broadcast fresh. Come up with some new ideas.
They have no idea whatsoever what's going on.
All right, back to this guy just not being able to think.
Here's some speculation. Perhaps Carmelo Anthony could change his plea to guilty. That could be.
Didn't happen.
He could try to change his plea to guilty. They could be trying to work a deal right now. He could be
let my A-log segments
and hope for some level of leniency. That's probably what.
I'm glad. I'm somewhat new at this.
What they're hoping for. I don't know why none of these links are loading anymore. It's definitely weird.
All my links to other people's thoughts and opinions.
What if I try to open it here? Nope. Okay. Access denied.
Come on, Jerry. I believe in you, buddy. You can do it.
So you have the Black Panthers on scene.
You guys
right
believe
now.
in him? I believe in him.
I'm trying to find if there's any information that it's going to jury.
He searches Carmelo Anthony jury.
Let's go to Sarah is censored. See if she's got anything going on.
Now, this is one thing I also wanted to bring up. Holy smokes. Rockwater. Oh, is that it again? Rockwater Pounder with a 500 kicks. Start a line dog kerchiefs in the same patterns as Jer's tablecloth shirts. That would work, actually. Little dog handkerchiefs in the same pattern as his shirt. I mean, these shirts are just... He's going to need a bigger... we need a bigger camera frame here, Jer. All right. Oh. What did I want to show, too? Did I... No, that's just the Quartering's Twitter that's showing he blocked me. Let me... Actually, hold on. Let's keep playing this.
As of 1 hour ago, the Black Panthers were in uniform today and grouped together as everyone was released for lunch. Nothing there. I'm wondering about... I think JD Miles is the other guy. Let's grab him real quick. I don't know why I can't pull up these old tweets. That seems odd. It's like everything is...
That seems odd.
I wonder here. Let me grab this guy. I don't think it's with the jury yet, but the fact that they are...
Oh, here we go.
Here's activists for Carmelo Anthony are now calling for local officials to criminally charge Jake Lang.
Okay, we'll bring that up in a minute.
For calling Carmelo to face the death penalty. Let me see. He says my mic making a weird noise?
Yes, it is.
Nobody's complained about it in chat. Let me
Wait,
see here.
Hello? Why is my thing freaking out?
Some emergency panic. Nope.
Okay, sorry about that, folks.
Nope, sounds fine.
So here's the thing. One thing I'm bringing up here. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated, but no. So one thing I wanted to bring up, right? Because he keeps talking about this Sarah Uncensored, right? Yeah, his voice is the noise. Exactly. I'm like, I think that's what the chatters were trolling him about. Is his there's some like disgusting noise coming out of that microphone. Can you fix it? It's just his voice. The $2 from Jason J. Thank you so. Yeah, email sent. Warning, it's graphic. Okay. Well, thank you for the warning. I will check it after the broadcast. So he keeps bringing up, and now I wanted to bring this up real quick because he kept talking about before this Carmelo Anthony thing. He kept talking about we talk about false promises again, right, folks? So let me bring this up. He kept talking about having somebody in the courtroom.
Find out all about that. And again, I have somebody in the courtroom. And I hope that I'll be able to have them on at least every couple of days. But here's the white pill.
I'm going to have them on every couple of days.
Find out all about that. And again, I have somebody in the courtroom.
Was that this? Oh, I
ready for the trial, what to look out for on Monday, and some new developments. So make sure you leave a like on the video and you subscribe or follow down below so that you get all the updates. Because once the trial starts, I'll probably be doing 1 to 2 updates a day every day as new evidence comes out, as clips from the trial, because the judge has banned has banned cameras, but I just so happen to be close personal friends with someone who's going to be in the courtroom. So I'm going to look at getting them on the show a couple times a week to give downloads after the trial, but they'll be in the courtroom from 8
close personal friends.
5, so we'll have to do like special shows later in the day. So that's why you got to subscribe, so you get notified.
Yeah,
Monday,
get those hot notifications. So remember, so he kept going back and forth of like, I have somebody on the ground in the courtroom, or like I'm close personal friends with somebody that's there in the courtroom, and he kept bringing up Sarah Fields, Sarah Uncensored's tweets, and also the Sav Says woman, right? And it just. And whenever he's first said this, I'm like, there's no way you have like an actual correspondent in the court, because that's what people actually mean when they say that. When like CNN or Fox, there's like, we have, we got somebody in the courtroom here for you folks. And, they don't mean, oh, hey, I'm going to bring up somebody on Twitter that's there. That's absurd. Like, no, that means, and here's the thing. Even if you're saying like, oh, don't worry, I have a friend too. She never came on his show once. Savannah Hernandez, thank you for giving me her full name. I couldn't remember her full name. Thank you for saying it. But yeah, Savannah Hernandez and Sarah Fields. But anyways, thank you for following the deplatforming. And Ava Moon, thank you so much for following. Yeah, Sarah Fields, and then Savannah Hernandez was the other one. Now, neither of them came on his show one single time. I'm going to have multiple interviews for you every day, folks. We're going to have interviews out the wazoo, straight from inside the courtroom. And I remember him saying specifically, too, I was trying to find this from the Jerilizer, great website. But he said something like, because you're going to, if you want the internet, if you want your, hey, come here, bud. Oh, my God. He almost knocked on my camera. Good job, buddy. Okay, stay over here, please, bud. My camera was like so close to falling over. No. Over here, buddy. Over here, Baxter. Good boy. Thank you. Good boy. I was so close. All right, but so I kept remembering me saying this, and especially he was like, if you want the updates before anybody, Baxter, come on, buddy, come over here. You don't even have your toy over there, bud. All right, good job. But But yeah, sorry, folks. It's a riot over here. But so yeah, it's just like, you know, oh, we're gonna have updates every day. I'm gonna have interviews, multiple interviews a day. You're gonna, you know, now he did put up a bunch of videos, like, you know, as we'll see here. If I go back to the other. Now, if I go back up to his, you know, damn YouTube here, right? Look at all these Carmelo Anthony. Look at all these Carmelo Anthony videos. I mean, Jesus. Now they're starting to get some decent. Some of them got pretty decent views, right? But I think he's just. But if he's buying likes and buying views, he doesn't get any revenue from him, right? He doesn't. Now, another thing here, right? And people have talked about. I've talked about this as well too. Keenan Casino's talked about this, and Luther Morgan, I'm sure, has talked about this as well too. Now, I think he's doing this for like the one last bag grab, right? I'm trying to fool some sponsors, but you know, and he's also doing it to like fool himself in his mind, you know, just so his pride doesn't shatter. But I think it's also, I think he genuinely thinks of it as an investment. Jeremy never broke any major news or put up original content involving Carmelo. He stole it and copied all of it. Very good point, Orange Crush. Yes. Or Orange Kush, sorry. He stalked Sarah while she was pregnant? Wait, what? Did he? Now that I don't know about. I know he was very creepy to many random women at that Ren Fair that he's banned from. But so I think in his mind, genuinely, he looks at it as an investment. He's like, oh, don't worry, you know, this is going to be our turning point. I know it's, you know, I'm going to spend all this money on, and it's going to get my videos and my content out into the world. And then they're going to stay. You know, my coverage is going to be so good that it's going to grab all these new audience members, and it's just not going to happen, man. You just need to come. I hope somehow he sees. Yes. Oh yeah. Like the stream, by the way, like the stream, folks. I guess it sends it out to more people. So please like the stream on YouTube. Follow the stuff, sub, you know, we're doing some great stuff here. All right. To keep you all entertained. Now, like I said, I do try to change it up and come up with some entertaining stuff for you guys and keeping the broadcast fresh. Anyways. But I do think in his mind, he's like, you know, this is just going to turn it around. And he talks about like the Luigi Mangione case and all these other cases coming up eventually, right? But that's what I think it is, right? It's his pride. It's buddy. It's him trying to fool sponsors one last time. And then it's also, come on, buddy. You're going to knock it over, buddy. And then it's just him like, because I think a lot of it is he genuinely thinks like, if I just get it, I think he thinks if I get it in front of enough people that I'm just gonna get this whole new audience, and everything's gonna be 2017 all over again, folks. All right, it's all right. We were done with that anyway, luckily. So, oh yeah, this is just showing that he did block me on Twitter. He's not a fan of the coverage. He's not a fan of the fastest growing news broadcast on YouTube, folks. He's just not a fan of it. Which one were we at? All right, there we go.
Yes, it is. If only I had a producer that was willing to work for free. Yeah.
What was that? That was funny. Oh, if you haven't seen that before, that's our my intro video. And I know people were asking me to upload it. I'm sorry. I did meant to upload it, but then I wanted to get our other segments out first, and I wanted to make sure to I want to change some of the footage that's in there to some of our newer footage as well too. So I want to change it up just a little bit, but I will get that intro video out to on Twitter and on YouTube. Appreciate it. Low Temp Dabs, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you.
Now while we wait, we need to see a reaction. If it goes to
here we go.
If it goes to jury, like time to put on the adult diapers and lock in.
Wait, hold on.
If it goes to one. Nope, sounds fine to me. Yes, it Some emergency panic.
Oh yeah, this is when somebody was trolling him about his microphone.
Nope, sounds fine to me. Yes, it is.
It doesn't
Only
sound
I had
fine.
a producer that was willing to work for free.
He keeps on joking about this. Sir, you are a millionaire, right? Aren't you a millionaire living in a mansion?
Yeah, Mike is good.
I mean, I would love a producer as well too. That'd be great. But that's insane.
Get Melanie on while we wait. We need to see a reaction. If it goes to
I could. Yeah. We're gonna go over this. His memberships, by the way, folks. I keep checking it every day. If there's he said he's gonna upload member videos on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get a broadcast going for Thursday as well. So if we come back for a broadcast Thursday, and that members video or that membership is not fixed whatsoever, we're going in on it again, folks. It's insane. This is absurd. I could not imagine taking people's hard-earned money, knowing that I am scamming them. Just knowing that I'm scamming them. But he just does not care. He doesn't respect their time, obviously. He's just continuous dead air. Does not respect the hard-earned dollars that they give to him. It just... And then he thinks he deserves more. He thinks he deserves more. Absurd.
if it goes to
get it together, Jeremy.
Jury, like time to put on the adult diapers and lock in. I'm gonna put it online, you know.
I mean, let's be honest. The diaper chance is pretty high. The chance that Jer has or is wearing adult diapers, it's above a 50% chance.
He's changing his plea to guilty and begging.
He's typing to his
for
editor again.
leniency. That's my prediction. Why do you
Oh, no,
keep
he's
saying
typing
that
a
he's
tweet.
going to change his plea to guilty? You can't do that in the middle of a trial. That's the point of a plea bargain. Well, right. The plea, you know, he's going to
You can change your plea,
enter a plea.
but somebody was able to like tell him that he isn't, so he
I'm
just
gonna reword
believed
that.
him.
Thank you, actually. Guilty via a plea deal. Give me 1 second. I need
10 out of 10 in
to
diapers.
get some water. 1 second.
Oh yeah, he goes for water.
I'm doing the one story.
He is gone. I left this in just to show you all. We're not going to watch it, obviously. He's gone for like a minute and a half. He's gone for like 2 minutes. No, it's like a minute and a half.
All right, here we go.
Beep, beep, beep. That's what we need.
Oh, I took a pee too while I was gone, so it took a little bit longer.
No. Basement drains beware.
By the way, if you didn't know yet,
Did he actually go in his basement again?
I have my own coffee company. We're about to turn 4 years old. We had our biggest day in like a year on Saturday because of all of you.
Yeah, and then we had our biggest day in a year on Saturday. I somewhat believe because they marked everything down like 50 to 75%, so maybe they did. Skyron the pilot with a gifted sub to Gantera. Thank you so much. Gantera, I'm surprised you weren't sub. Gantera's is out here handing out subs to other people, and hey, just a generous person. There's like, no, I want to give subs to other people before I get into myself. So, hey, thank you so much, Skyron the pilot. Much appreciated. And low temp dabs, thanks again.
I would love to earn your support to give our coffee a try. It's available in whole bean, ground, and K-Cup. Colombian, Ethiopian. We have 100% pure Kona, which I think only 2 people sell on.
Now remember, he said no. Didn't he say before nobody else sells 100% pure Kona? We're the only 100% pure Kona on the market, folks. Yeah, pure blend, exactly. But didn't he say? He's like, oh, we're the only Kona
on any marketplace? 2 or 3 people.
Oh, maybe 2 or
Double
now it's 2 or 3
caffeinated.
people.
Pick up a bag over at CBC.
The bag is just so. Say bag.
Just
say bag, you hag.
Amazon.com. It'll take you right to my, or you can go to CoffeeBrandCoffee.com and order from.
No, don't go to CoffeeBrandCoffee.com because as we just saw, you're paying for some of the bags of coffee, or at least one, right? The anything on sale here, you are most likely going to be paying full price. like the spiked jack-o'-lantern, $5 on Amazon. Right now on Coffee Brand Coffee, $20 for the exact same bag. I'm not kidding about that. I even went to the checkout because I was like, maybe it's just on the front page, and then once you take it to checkout, it'll mark it down for you. Nope. Just there to rip you off for your bag.
There too, if
your
you
coffee
don't want
bag.
to use Amazon. Both, you get free overnight shipping too. Free overnight shipping.
What do you use? Everything has free overnight shipping.
Who else is offering that?
Literally everyone.
Besides everyone else on Amazon. But
besides everyone else on Amazon.
You support the show.
That's right. That's why. Because I get to support this incredible show.
Battery on a disabled person for the alleged attack on Matthew Duffy Lake and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that Massachusetts name.
What? Is it alleged attack on Matthew Duffy at Lake Maspinox? Maspinox. Okay, Lake Maspinox. I mean, hey, it took me a couple of tries, but it's like I just unfortunately see cocks everywhere, so Let's be honest, everybody probably says Maspinox when they first see that, right? That's what you said.
Sandy Beach in Hopkins, Massachusetts. Let me tell my editor. Yeah,
dead air ain't free, right?
2 lives up. Publish 1 hour apart. I'll tell you what, I don't know how Tim does it. I don't know how Tim maintains 3 channels.
He has editors like you're supposed to have. Hold on. 3 channels? Doesn't he have like 10? All right, but let's say active ones. Well, I guess Unsleeved Media, that unfortunately died. Unsleeved Media is a lost cause, which is hilarious. I'll be honest, folks. I absolutely miss the card opening streams. I miss them. Don't you guys miss the card opening stream? Those were some of the best content on the internet. Not for the reasons he wants it to be, but those were incredible. But which is strange because he kept telling everybody how wrong they were and how they were just he wasn't losing a single dime. He was, and also he said this is what brings me the most joy in life. So now he's not doing that anymore. So it's rough for Jer Bear.
I don't know how Tim does it.
Resealed
By the
media.
way, I want to remind people, I'm live at 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. The afternoon show is...
But he's talking about like how does he have multiple channels? So he has at least 2, right? Well, he has the quartering, and then the Jeremy Hambly channel. Oh, he also, there's not a lot of people, and I'm going to look more into it, not a lot of people realize this. There's a quartering live YouTube too. And I think we keep forgetting about this. There's a quartering live YouTube where it's just like basically re-uploaded VODs of the Rumble stream, and it gets like 5K. No, it gets like hundreds of views actually.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now today we're gonna do an afternoon show because everything's happening. A very reliable source says Collin County District Attorney Bill Werski was spotted walking out of the courtroom and into another back room to share a plea bargain. I knew this was going to happen. Did you? Getting my editing team ready.
The editing team. But I thought you didn't understand how he did all that. So let me bring this up real quick. You're not going to believe the low amount of views on this. Look at this. So this is quartering live, 50K subscribers, of course. Released 11 hours ago, 600 views. A day ago, 2K views. This is suspicious. Right? 1 day ago, 1K views. 3 day, 500, 1K. But like I said, these are just the, basically like the uploaded VODs or segments. I guess there's segments from the quartering live. So wait, this is like double dipping, no? Maybe it's... If he released this on his main quartering channel, that's definitely double dipping.
There are several...
All right. We're doing. Come on. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. He double dips. Yes, he does. He actually does. And, people have brought up that, and Casino have brought up too, that he's just like re-uploading shorts now, re-uploading previous shorts. How he has not been demonetized yet is crazy. Not only, so when I was stealing shorts and content, by the way, it was playing this. It was playing for, I did just pause it there for a second. This is playing. This has been playing. Yeah, this is the show you should be supporting, by the way.
Yes. Well, it's going to be a long night, boys.
Yeah, don't you want to support this?
We'll probably be doing several live streams now.
Really?
So it'll be a great time. If you enjoy the work, if you enjoy the extra live streams, do me a favor.
That didn't happen,
If you don't like coffee, fine. If you do, head on over right now to cbcamazon.com, pick up some coffee. After you get it, come back to the product and leave a review on it. If you don't like coffee, or maybe you like both, I shot a members-only video, should be up this week. Go to thequartering.com/join. For the price of a cup of coffee per month, you support the show. Summertime is hard.
Show the perks.
News is slow. There's all sorts of stuff going on. You get a member.
Wait, news is slow? He's got his likes and his views are crazy. What does he mean views are slow?
The members only chat room. You get to email me directly. Suggest topics for the show. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to talk about via email.
Why would I have to pay him to email him? Isn't that public? Like, doesn't he just... What?
Personally. Message me directly in the chat room.
Is he not showing the perks purposefully?
There's thousands of people in there.
I thought I saw him show them
free
later.
Discord, and there's hundreds of people probably in the members area. And
hundreds of people in the members area. No, there's not. There's technically hundreds of people still left. I still have my eyes and ears in that Discord, folks. I still do. Just in case some nonsense goes down with this thing. And, well, here's the thing. I know the email he's talking about because I have it because I am a quartering member. We do exist, all right? I'm a quartering member, all right? I'm one of his biggest fans. So, unfortunately, I still can't get into the Discord. So, oh, yeah, that's another thing. Him talking about this Discord, nope, it does not work. Jeremy, your Discord link still does not work. Can't get in. I'm not going to email you. This is absurd. Actually, I did email him, but it was about something else.
And definitely
Brad Cruel
could
summer?
use, 10 or 20 of y'all to sign up today. Basically, you get the private.
Wait, what?
And definitely could use, 10 or 20 of y'all to sign up today. Hundreds of people probably in the members area.
Come on, Jer. There's no way you got 10 to 20 signups. From the leak that came out, thanks to Return of the Mac and Cheese, I mean, there was 7 signups in the past month, and that was including mine. And I'm guessing that's what a lot of these are. And I'm guessing what a lot of these coffee sales are. It's people trying to find the address to his facility. Hopefully not to do anything nefarious and go there, do anything. I mean, obviously, we don't want people going there and causing any ruckus in real life, right? But people are, rightfully curious where this facility is. They deserve to know. The troll signups, yeah.
And definitely could use,
And just to remind you, this Discord, by the way, I still have all the screenshots. Like I said, I still do have somebody in there. Now, I'll have to ask again, but up until a couple of days ago, for sure, and most likely still, Jeremy wants to tout like how Christian he is and how much he's loving being, going to church and everything. They're one of the few like actual somewhat busy threads in that Discord is actually the religion and faith thread. And what they do is that they try to hold like Bible discussions like once a week. And, just seems like very not like they're not, like crazy conspiracy theorists or anything crazy. Like, no, they just seem like actual devout Christians or Catholics that like to have nice discussions. You know who doesn't have a single message in there with his close paid members? Jeremy. Not a single message in your faith and with all of your, fellow believers. But you just love Christ. You just, has been saving your life. Jesus has been saving your life for the last year, right? All because of Charlie. You know what's also hilarious about that too, just in case you missed it? Melanie Mack, the other fake Christian, she had one message in that was it faith and religion and faith, sorry, in the religion and faith thread. She had one message, and they would try to tag her to no avail. Well, except once. Crazy. She had like, it was like a few hundred in the general chat. Hannah Claire had like 3 messages or something like that. Luke was never in there, or at least they couldn't, that or he was just under some random name that they couldn't find. But yeah. The very real Christians, Melanie Mack and Jer Bear. And thanks for the subs over on YouTube, Papa Sack and Francis LeBouf.
Basically, you get the private
Luke is
chat
free.
room with me and all other members.
I mean, Luke will just go down as one of the greatest Dodgers in history, folks. He's just, whew, man, just forgot to tie his shoe before boarding the Titanic. Just missed the boat.
You can email me if you just don't care about any of that.
Look at this again. If you don't care about, this is what he wants to do is like, oh, well, no, I'm telling them it's just basically a donation to me now. That's bullshit. Because what if people like go, because here's the thing, even if they go off your word and they go to the site and they're like, oh, wait, you also have all this. They're not just going to go off of your word. They're going to go here and they're like, oh, I know he said that as these things, but I'm also seeing here there's all these other perks that I'll be able to enjoy. Fix this. It's been over a week. He for sure knows about this. I could not imagine, especially for the people that pay yearly, I could not imagine ripping people off like this. Could not, like, that's the whole reason I've even like done my memberships is because I want to make sure like if I, do YouTube memberships that people are paying monthly for as well too. I want to make sure it's like something, they're actually getting something more add on as well too, right? Still thinking about what I want to add to the YouTube memberships, give me recommendations. But yeah, it's just, I couldn't imagine just taking people's money, knowing that I'm ripping them off and not keeping my promises to them. Sorry, it really works me up because it's crazy to me, especially when you're this rich or supposedly this way. I mean, I guess he's poor now or whatever, right? But,
you want to support the show for
it really just irks me. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Sorry. Even my computer's pissed. Just got to reload it real quick.
Just got in after swimming. Do that too. You get to email me directly. Suggest topics for the thousands of people in there in the free Discord, and there's hundreds of people probably in the members area.
Probably.
And
what's funny is like it was so much of a lie. It was so much of a lie, even he had to say probably. There's probably a couple of hundred people in the members Discord. That's hilarious.
If you just don't care about any
That's
of that.
how you know it's an outright lie. If he says probably, you know it's not even close.
You want to support the show for $6 a month, or you do the year and you get 2 months free.
Little wiggle room. Oh, so unfortunately, because we are on YouTube, I have to mute this part, guys. Yes, hit that like button or else you'll get gout like Jeremy. Skyro the Pilot with another gifted sub. Thank you so much. If you're getting any gifted sub, make sure to thank the lovely people giving them to you. So he starts playing in the arms of the angel. In the arms of an angel, sorry. Jeez. I can't play this because we're on YouTube and it'll get claimed to hell and back. So whenever Hotep posted this, I thought for sure it was AI. I'm like, or no, you know what I thought? I thought somebody else had added the music afterwards into him, right? Nerdy Dog Mom for some dog treats with the $5. Thank you so much. We'll definitely get him some treats. We'll definitely get him some more treats with it, I promise you. I try to get him, at least there's these bones that he likes. I try to get him. I spoil him, I'm going to be honest. So I probably get him too many, but it's all right. He's healthy, though. He's actually a very healthy weight. Every time I take him to the vet, they say he's in a really good weight. So Don can sing over, maybe one day. I only sing like Frank Sinatra, all right? So I wish I could play this because this is it is hilarious, but for all the reasons Jeremy, it is over. You are a millionaire in a mansion begging on your knees to arms of an angel. Like you're a lost child on the streets of Africa. It is over. Give it up. You are done. I'll play a second of this, right? Oh, wait. Hold on.
You can shop original roast, flavored, unflavored.
All right, I wish I could play it because it's so crazy. He goes for so long. Look at this. He says, like, we need your help. The quartering team needs your help. And here's the thing. This is after what was it? This was just after he had shilled both of them already. He just shilled the coffee and the membership. And then he did it again. And then he brings his dogs. Hey, cute dogs. The dogs didn't do anything wrong. They didn't pick their owner. They didn't pick their disgusting man-child of an owner. Oh my God, brings the cats. That cat is just suffocating. I just want to screenshot that. What the heck? I mean, oh. Then he brings out another cat. All right, folks.
He farted when I picked him up, too. Stinks. I squeezed him just a little bit too tightly. 100% fact. Hello?
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That cat got his payback. Just farted right in his face. Yeah, he has two cats, I guess.
Live. What's up? Carmelo Anthony might be...
Oh, here we go. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. So, his wife comes in. He's sitting here waiting for the Carmelo Anthony update. His wife comes in. I guess she needs her to move something.
Pleading guilty any moment. What's...
You know what he reminds me of? Oh, man, I meant to pick it up. I meant to bring it up. You know the clip of that guy... The guy, he touches that girl and he like recoils. It's like a huge meme on the internet. He like touches the girl and he's like, oh, I'm just trying to get your attention. This is what it reminds me of. And then he's talking to his wife.
You're leaving. Okay.
You're leaving. Okay. You know what you'll notice about this too? No. Hey, love you. Can't wait to see you. Love you. Have a great day. I think he says like, have a good afternoon or something eventually. No, love you.
I'm live.
Look at that.
You mean okay.
Look at this. You see that? Mike from PA. That's his name. That's his name. Mike from PA. Yeah, but doesn't that remind you? He's like so afraid.
I'm live. You need me to move it right now?
Yeah, you buffoon. Yeah, but babe, I'm live to like 20 people right now, and they really need my Carmelo Anthony coverage. Carmelo Anthony might be guilty, and I need to be here for it. The guys are counting on me.
Oh, just slide the machine, like, put it outside. It's not going to rain. I'll go get it when I'm done.
The machine?
Oh, pull out, then slide it back in, and then by the time you get home.
You go do it. You just left your chair for like 2 minutes to get some water and pee in your basement. You can't move something for your wife?
I'll move it.
Another pizza date? Oh, that's why he peed in the drain earlier.
I haven't got it.
At least I think so.
2 to 3, I think you said. Oh, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your dress fitting.
Dress fitting? Is she getting remarried? She getting remarried? Is that what's going on? Another dress fitting?
All right. Beta. She did.
Beta?
She cucked me. It's true.
She cucked him!
He's cut. He's cut. He's cut. Jeremy Hambley just said he's cut.
Are you kidding me, folks? Are you kidding me? He's cucked. What are we talking about? It's over, Jer. It's over. Clean it up. Pack up. Pack it up, buddy. You're done in this town. Holy moly.
I sold
Are you kidding me?
some
Now that's production quality, folks.
arcade machines, and I put one behind her car, and
I mean, yeah, he said it. He said it, folks. I mean, that is case closed. He's more guilty than Carmelo Anthony. Okay, no, not actually. Carmelo Anthony, they got the right guy for sure. But anyway, sorry, we're getting a little off track here, but
she needs me to move it. He's 17 years old. He's not.
Have my money, newsman. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. So I was a little too excited there. Bear in the Woods, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
He's not. He's not getting. They're not. That's not gonna be on the table.
Everything's on the table now. Remember, he said it, folks. Remember, he said it. Yeah. What did he say about it? He said there are. I forgot what he said exactly, but basically, anything's on the table. Everything is fair. Thank you for reminding. Everything is fair game. Coming from the Twitter mouth of Jeremy himself.
Morning.
Now this is from this morning. This is from this morning, actually.
Everybody.
So yeah, that one was from yesterday morning that we just watched. This one is from this morning.
Big.
He's amped, folks. Because at this point, Carmelo Anthony, they were just going to have closing statements, and he was going to. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, at this point, Carmelo Anthony was. They were just doing the closing statements, and he pretty much knew that there's a good chance that it was all going to end today, and the verdict was most likely going to be pretty quick because the evidence in that case was pretty overwhelming.
Day of news ahead of us today.
Blue screen of Jer, sorry.
The plan will
honestly, it's probably more preferred. That is, leave the blue screen up.
Short stream this morning, normal stream this afternoon, and probably a third stream later because I suspect we're going to get a verdict today in the Carmelo Anthony case.
Do you?
So we have A quick update, basically a trial update this morning. Today's going to just be all Carmelo, unless something.
I mean, his channels has been nothing but Carmelo.
Bigger happens, but no, there's no sugar added to the flavored coffee.
Well, what is added to it? Let us know. Oh, you know what I'm wondering too? Oh, I'm wondering if that's why he's gotten a raise in sales as well. I wonder, are people like trying to see if he's actually updated with the stickers?
Good morning. And probably a third stream later, because I suspect
Never happened. Third stream never happened, folks.
I suspect we're going to get a verdict today in the Carmelo Anthony case. So we have a quick update.
Luther is for
basically a
sure,
trial
yeah.
Update this morning. Today's going to just be all Carmelo, unless something bigger happens. But no, there's no sugar added to the flavored coffee. Courtney, can
What
you
is
help
added?
me figure out how to donate? I see what you're doing. All right. Up early today, huh?
Quartering, I'm trying to
That will probably
donate
be
like my life savings. I can't figure out.
Closer to the normal time slot. And no Melanie today because she's sick.
Yeah,
So,
she's sick of your shit.
Keep her in your keep her in your
what?
keep her in your mind. Hopefully she feels good. Hopefully she feels better.
He's watching his stream on the other.
Joining streams instead of a special Carmelo marathon stream.
Did he pull it up so he could ban somebody? Did he pull up his stream like so he could ban somebody or something?
for that 2 hours?
Yeah, he just did. Yeah, he wanted to say keep her in your prayers, but his mind just lost the thought and he just said keep her in your mind. So guys, make sure you're keeping Melanie Mack in your mind. God knows, unfortunately, she's probably not in Johnny Junker's mind, so somebody's got to keep her in her mind.
This is about as long as I can do, unless it's a video game.
Yeah, will she still pay the $500? Probably.
I also have to arrange all the standalone VODs and stuff like that for my 3 channels. So it'll basically be like, we'll break the news together in the stream, and then
Hold on. I'm going to go back
I've
to
got,
that.
My 3 channels, unless it's a video game. So I also have to arrange all the standalone VODs and stuff like that for my 3 channels.
Don't you have an editor? What do you mean? That is what an editor does. Like, an editor doesn't just edit videos, especially for like big YouTube channels. No, they also manage all of that. So that way you can just keep making content and they edit and disperse the content. He just keeps on making this mistake of like divulging too much information, and which like pretty much describes that he doesn't have an editor. Here's the thing. I know he has a thumbnail guy, right? Because he does have a bunch of thumbnails and I feel like there's no way he's editing those thumbnails. So I wonder if there's a thumbnail. I know there's a thumbnail guy for sure, right? But an editor, I don't know. That or he's just like getting some guy on Fiverr.
So it'll basically be like, we'll break the news together in the stream, and then
Mel would be the spokesperson for Christian
figure out how the
OnlyFans.
hell to break it across channels.
Yeah, probably.
Plaintiff lawyer closing argument. Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be really Chad if he's just like, look at that guy. I rest my case.
Okay.
Look at that guy. I'm unaware of. I thought you said you were going to do one consecutive stream about that. Well, I have no idea when information is going to come out, and there's just going to be too much downtime. Or just refreshing.
His chat is calling him out. Hey, I thought you said you were going to do a big stream. Like, we were just waiting. You're talking about this big game of like, oh, guys, it's going to be streams like crazy. We're going to be live for the verdict, and you guys, we're going to have a hell of a time. Chat calls him out for it. Well, yeah, I guess, but, I just don't know when it's actually going to happen, guys.
Acts, So, for now, That's the plan. How was all of your Mondays? Gingerbread coffee is better than blueberry for summer. Well, the
Nobody's Monday has ever been good.
gingerbread coffee's on sale. till it
Especially
sells out
from
for
the point of
$4
view
and
of just
change
like a streamer viewer, you know what I mean? Like
per box. So, and you could throw it in the freezer. I mean, the K-Cups last a long time anyway, but
he's talking about having people put his coffee in their freezer? Is that what they're doing at the... Don't tell me that's what they're doing at the warehouses, because it's definitely not flying off the shelves. Are they just putting it in freezers?
yeah, Bantam Huck is always wanted. Yeah. Hey, Baba. Monday was mid. Yeah, I agree with that. Just tried the Silky Ultra Dark Roast. Delicious, although I thought other coffees had secret agent numbers. Yeah, the Silky Ultra Dark Roast is like a different... It's not a part of my regular lineup. I didn't think I was going to keep it, but it was so popular.
Regular lineup? They have like 20 SKUs. It's absurd. That's the thing, is like there's no, like, for like regular coffee companies, you know what I mean? Even like was it Starbucks or Pete's or what, you know, all these other coffees, like there's a reason why they don't have like 20 different flavors, because that would be expensive as heck. And also, like, you don't, you know what I mean? Like, you'd have to, keeping all of those different flavors stocked across the nation or across different stores would be insane. But I think, like, what a lot of people are thinking is the only reason you would possibly be able to do that is actually for like a white label or a drop ship type of deal.
Otherwise, I would have called it like 007 or 006.
You know what I think he's doing too? I think here's the I think he actually owns the company, because here's the thing: if you have a drop ship or like a white label coffee or a product, right? Somebody has to own that company that white labels and drop ships, right? I think he might own, like, you know what I mean? Like, he just owns the whole umbrella in a sense. Because that is like the best thought out there, right? Is that he just took over Player One Coffee from MetaPCs. Thank you for the follow, Nut Vicious.
For the morning show. You're right, I should.
So I try to call out the follows and all that whenever
so let's
whenever
go.
I see him.
Let's get up. So everyone knows the schedule. So big Carmelo update now. We'll take a break. As soon as the closing arguments are done, we'll go live and go over them. And then
that did not happen.
Hopefully we'll go live for a jury verdict today.
Oh, no, hold on. Was you talking about the verdict there?
Closing arguments are done. We'll go live and go over
Oh, sorry.
them.
He did go live for
And
the
then
closing arguments.
Hopefully we'll go live for a jury verdict today.
Oh, so he said, so basically he's like, if there is a jury verdict, we'll go live for it. Didn't happen. He uploaded a video like way
The
later.
grifter in me hopes the jury takes a couple days to come to a verdict.
The
But
grifter in me.
It's better that the Metcalf family gets justice faster.
See how disappointed he is by that? But I guess it's better if this kid gets justice. Man, such a great Christian. He's the best Christian, some people say.
Now, I'm not totally sure. Usually there's like a separate thing for
It's the
sentencing.
grifter bull in him.
You know, I don't know.
Really, she's going to a dress fitting on a Tuesday morning? Oh, no, this is Monday morning. A dress fitting on a Monday morning? Folks. Oh, no, it was the Tuesday one. I'm sorry, because it was the previous video, not this one. Yeah.
I thought they usually do sentencing later.
The
but
best time for
Texas
dress fittings,
kinda
Tuesday mornings.
Seems like they do their own thing. Just order something to see if it'll last till Christmas. If you put it in the freezer, I know that makes it. People say that makes it last longer. All right, let's get into the news. I always like to talk with the chat.
Hold on, he said he heard?
In the morning. if you put it in the freezer, I know that makes it. People say that makes it last longer.
People say, aren't you the coffee connoisseur? You are the coffee company owner. If anybody should know this, it is you. He's like, yeah, I just own the company. I don't actually give a crap about any of this.
All right, let's get into the news. I always like to talk with the chat in the morning. I know a lot of the shows on Rumble are just like a dude yelling at the camera and not interacting with their chat. That's not what I do. It's not what I've ever done. But I know it bothers some people because it seems like there's dead air, but I'm usually reading the chat.
You can read the chat, man. But you just do it so slowly and like so it takes you so long. And also you read it, you respond to it, but you don't regurgitate what a lot of the times what the person says. So nobody knows what you're responding to. And also you do it's so long. Like I sit here and read chat messages. Like I'll read them while I'm interacting or watching or listening. And then you can interject. You don't need to sit here. Man who roasts and hand flavors. He loves to flex his chat reading. Yeah, he does. Like that's absurd. Learn to multitask. Crazy. You think he can read? And then dead air. It's playing, by the way. Jerry, you are live.
Some CBC yesterday should be here today.
You are live to thousands of people. Oh, he also said like, I'm not one of these channels that just yells at the camera. Come on.
Nice. We had a monster day yesterday. Monster day, way bigger than Saturday. I think we had almost 1,000 orders yesterday.
To be Flair, thank you for the follow.
Day. And now that I have Amazon doing the fulfillment, all 1,000 people will get their coffee today, or probably tomorrow at the latest, which is way better.
Wait, but I thought it's overnight shipping. So he said a bunch of people ordered yesterday.
And now that I have Amazon doing the fulfillment, bigger than Saturday.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Loving the show. Ordered some CBC yesterday. Should be here today. Nice. We had a monster day yesterday. Monster day, way bigger than Saturday.
He keeps doing this. CoffeeBrandCoffee's never been bigger, folks. They're just, you know what I mean? They're almost doing as well as Channel 404, maybe even. But here's the thing. It's like, so he said Thursday, or was it? No, Saturday was the biggest day they had in like 6 months. And then Monday randomly was all of a sudden bigger than Saturday. I just don't believe you. I'm sorry. Because all these, here's like, you know how I know it's probably not true too? Like all the things that are on sale, like the jack-o'-lantern thing, that's 50%, everything that's like 50% or more off, those are still in stock. Don't you think those would be the first to go? Anything that's selling for literally $4 to $5?
I think we had almost 1,000 orders yesterday.
Is he just like telling himself this? Is it like a self-soothing thing? He's like, yeah, it's doing very well. Don't worry, Jeremy. It's doing incredible.
Monster day.
Monster day.
And now that I have Amazon doing fulfillment,
you're such a good business runner.
People will get their coffee today, or probably tomorrow at the latest.
But if they ordered it yesterday, I thought you had overnight shipping. They should definitely be getting it today, no? What do you mean the latest tomorrow? You said overnight shipping. The only CBC is the only company that offers overnight shipping, apparently.
Way better. If you ordered from me originally back in the day, that
the Jacko Ham Planet flavor
to get it. Now you're getting it the next day.
Unironically, if he made a Ham Planet flavor, that would sell. Or like orange flavored coffee. He just can't lean into the meme though. Or he'll do it way too late. Here's the thing, too. I see he's like trying to move on and do all this, right? This would work. Well, in a way, right? Because his biggest problem is that he's just not entertaining. That's honestly the biggest problem, right? Because people have went through way worse controversies and have came out the other side still having audiences, right? But what you have to do is you actually have to acknowledge and apologize for it. And then you ignore it. Ignore all the trolls and stuff like that. But you can't just act like nothing happened after going on drunken tirades night after night. And then, you know what I mean? And then just be like, oh, everything's going to be fine now. Like, wait, why are the trolls still here? Because you still haven't even fessed up to what you've done. Chrissy is still rage baiting? Is she? Folks, we are already bigger than the Chrissy Mayer podcast. We're already twice the size of her. I saw she was like streaming to less than 100 people on her last Chrissy Mayer podcast. Imagine. I think we may have beaten her on our first ever show, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I won't be able.
Is it strap in, folks? Strap in and strap on. Channel 404. We are going absolutely supersonic.
We'll push the coffee as hard today.
I mean, just imagine where we're going to be in a month, in 2 months, in 6, in a year.
So
we're not even a month old yet. We're not even a month old, are we? When the first one come out? I don't know. Definitely not more than a month. Like the stream, do all that fun
today
stuff.
Obviously won't be as big, but that's okay. Yesterday and Saturday we probably did 2,500 orders over the weekend, so it's good. Today is the day. I actually believe.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you're getting AI modded, I'm sorry about that.
You'll want to make sure.
I try to put it on like super low. Yeah, I put it on as low as it can, especially on Kick. Sorry about that, Glath. I'll try to fix that up. I don't even know why I don't know why. There's an AI mod. I'm not even sure what it did. Luckily, it was just like a short timeout thing. But I have it on like the lowest possible setting. But sorry about that.
Subscribed on the video, and remember, every like.
You didn't even write anything
day.
bad. That's what I don't get.
Anthony.
Maybe because it was a long message, but yeah, you didn't even write anything bad. Okay, sorry about that.
Sentence.
I'll take a look into it.
Today's the last day we can really stack them up, so make sure you do that. Today, here we go. We've got some fake news to break down. Let's start with that. By the way, again, I'll keep it short because I know I've been mentioning a lot. Massive day yesterday.
Here we go. Another coffee ad. I'm not kidding you. This is unacceptable. This isn't a stream. This is somebody said it last broadcast. This is just a QVC. This is just QVC. If anybody has, I don't know, you may not know. If you're too young, you may not know what QVC was. But yeah, it's just one of those shows where you're just constantly, it's just like rotating, you know, like the rotating jewelry or rotating products in and out for an hour straight. That's all this show is now. It's just an ad. Whether it's the Rumble ads or one of his ads, you know, it's either Rumble ad or it's the quartering.com or it's this damn coffee. Or dead air. That's, you know, that takes up quite a bit of time too.
Nearly a record day. Absolutely so thankful for all of your support. If you just go to Charlie Bravo, Charlie, CBC, Amazon.com. This is my coffee company. We're going on 4 years old. All this stuff is roasted in small batch, personally dialed in, the roast level,
all ads all the time
by me. We're a real company here in the United States with real employees that you're supporting, not to mention supporting the coverage that we do. So
we're a real company with real employees. What? Every company is real with real employees. He thinks it's like a value proposition. Hey, we're real. Hold on. Nothing screams fake than having to continuously tell people you're real. We're a real company, I swear. That's what charlatans say. Literally. They keep having to tell you how real they are. Do you say we're 40? No, I think he says it's not, I thought that was first too. I think he's just saying we're 4 years old because the company's coming up on 4 years old.
Your coffee drinker, we've got whole bean, we've got ground, we've got
brand
K-cups,
fraud,
double calf, decaf, you know, our Colombian medium roast. We've got something for everybody. So I hope you'll go give us a try and support the show. Now let's start with
hear this again,
K-cups, double calf supporting, not to mention supporting.
Because one of these he tries to say that things are sold out that absolutely aren't sold out.
the coverage that we do.
There's so many coffee ads. I don't remember which one it is.
A coffee drinker, we've got whole bean, we've got ground, we've got K-cups, double cap.
And also, here's the thing. If you're going to do this, oh, on his thing it says unavailable. Okay, I'll give him a, oh, shoot. Here's the thing. I think he's saying, okay, I'll give him a pass here. Maybe I didn't because he was scrolling past. It says unavailable on his screen. Okay, I'll give him a pass then. Because on here it says unavailable, but if you go to Amazon, I don't know what he's looking at then. Because on Amazon, this is definitely still available. Or at least it was, when I checked it, which was after this. But yeah.
Decaf, our Colombian medium roast. We've got something for everybody. So I hope.
Oh, there was a different one. Oh, that was just a different size. But you can see he scrolls past it.
Try and support the show.
But he scrolls past the regular size and it's still available. Decaf, so never mind.
Our
pass revoked.
Colombian medium roast.
It's hard to catch. Yep, right there. See? Right here. Because he tries to say this jack-o'-lantern coffee is out of stock, but it's not.
We've got something for everybody. So I hope you'll go give us a try and support the show. Now let's start with some fake news.
The gig is up, people. They done
the
found
Diddy flavor?
The photo of the judge, Jet Metcalf, the dad.
His
a righteous king?
Metcalf,
Thank you.
Not Metcalf.
King Don. That sounds good.
You're thinking of meth. His name is Metcalf, not Meth.
Johnny Pretzels.
Are people this?
Hey, Johnny Pretzels with the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the broadcast. Telling you people, you don't just imagine where we're going to be at in a month, in 6 months, a year. You guys are here at the bottom. Tell you, strap in and strap on, folks.
Stupid. Or do you think he knows it's an obviously AI photo and he's just grifting off it for the culture? Baxter
started living the high life. I don't know if you saw my tweet, but he started living the high life as soon as I told him that we hit YouTube partner.
Sure.
Just mayonnaise and petties all day.
Do you think this guy knows that it's obviously fake and he's just trying to do it for the culture?
Yeah, so he tries to say that this guy is
knows the AI photo and his name is
found the photo of the judge.
Support the show. Now let's start with some fake news.
Yeah. It always starts and ends with fake news on the quartering. On the quartering live, folks. What are you talking about? Let's start with fake news. $10 from LG Panthers. Thank you so much. Sneakerheads BTFO'd. I'm not really a sneakerhead. I do like a good pair of sneakers, but I've never been a big, I like to wear them. That's the thing. With sneakerheads, you're just you just get to look at them.
The gig is up, people. They done found the photo of the judge, Jet Metcalf, the dad.
His name is Metcalf. Not Metcalf. You're thinking of meth. His name is Metcalf, not Metcalf.
That is so rich coming from this guy. I wonder if we'll see it here too. He mispronounces Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf's name continuously. He jumbles it and mumbles it. I couldn't even tell you how many times. He does it he gets them wrong more than he gets it right.
Are people this stupid?
Yes.
Or do you think he knows it's an obviously AI photo and he's just grifting off it for the
him talking about grifting is you sir. There's one person on this planet that cannot talk about grifting. It is him. Anyways, wish you would tell us how many times. I couldn't even tell you. It's literally so many times. But what I will tell you, though,
he knows it's an obviously AI photo.
Is that, do you remember from the opening, was it the second one or the third one? It's funny that he's harping on this guy getting fooled by an AI photo. Does anybody remember Jer Bear getting fooled by an artist rendition of a UFO for 2 weeks straight? Blew my mind. He literally was looking at something that looked, it was so absurd. That UFO image was insane. It was so. I will say it was funny. I even saw like Kino. I saw Kino them react to my video. Dude, Andy gets so worked up sometimes, and it cracks me up. He's like, of course it's fake. Are you insane? She cracks me up. But it was absurd though. It's just like, are you looking? What do you look at? Look at the image on your computer screen. What are you talking about? Of course it's fake. Of course it's not real. What are you talking about? But
photo, and he's just grifting off it for the culture.
And
do you think this guy?
It was what was so crazy about it is that in the subtitle, if he would just read the text right next to the photo, it tells him it's an artist rendition, and it's not like he figured it out minutes later. No, he brought it up on his stream the following week and thought the same thing. Yes, but this guy falling for AI is crazy too, but you just can't be that guy. That's what, unfortunately, you just can't be that guy to call out grifting or
knows that it's obviously
for the
fake
culture.
And he's just trying to like do it for the culture, or is he this stupid?
Well, the thing is, like,
we're gonna get to Carmelo.
Jeremy, he wants to be edgy, but for some reason he thinks that he's making YouTube videos for children, so he never actually says anything edgy. He basically wants to say, are you making it for black people? But for some reason he doesn't want to say that.
Cowardly refusing to testify. I think he should have testified. By the way, if you're still in the video here, make sure to leave a like on it. And I want to give you a real hearty thanks for sticking with me through these longer videos, being so supportive. You know, obviously the coffee is great, but just subscribing to the channel or following the channel wherever you're watching it helps so much. And
yeah, he's receiving so much support. How much does he get in, like, well, I guess with a Rumble rants? They're not super chats, right? They're Rumble rants. This guy gets like, what, $30? And that's on a good day. That's a good day.
The comments, you see me interacting in the comments, and it's been very educational for me too, and kind of digitally meeting.
YouTube comments have been educational for you?
Meeting so many of you. To get a self-defense
digitally meeting you, that is so parasocial.
Charge, you have what is called a burden of production. You have to show.
Imagine if Jeremy owned MetaPCs. Be crazy. That would be insane.
The conduct.
But no, the owners of MetaPCs, they're publicly known.
If you're going to go for a self-defense trial.
Because I was looking at different connections for MetaPCs, and I do know, like, I found, like, I was able to, like, look at who owns it, but that would be crazy. But no, they're publicly, it's not like secret who owns MetaPCs or anything, but yeah.
Self-defense verdict. You have to admit that you did the crime. It's not even a crime, right? You have to admit that you took that person's life. Otherwise, you never even really argue that it was self-defense. That's actually such a simple point that didn't even occur to me right now. Like,
all I will say too, if you happen to be current or former or whatever employee from MetaPCs, CoffeeBrandCoffee, Mill Creek Roasters, anything like this, and you happen to know any information that can link MetaPCs to CoffeeBrandCoffee or this white label, if it's a white label, if it's not, anything like that, feel free to either DM me on Twitter or email me at channel404newsteam@gmail.com.
Duh. They never even acknowledged that Austin Metcalf took his life, so how can they say that he took his life in self-defense? And then the second the jury comes back, we'll be live again, and we'll be recording a VOD to keep you up to date. So make sure wherever you're at, follow wherever you're watching this, or subscribe. Because there's going to be a lot more. The sentencing could be
Yep, he's going to be firing.
Be in 2 weeks. There's fallout around where this $600,000 went.
What?
You know, there's all sorts of
stuff. He's
He's
talking about, yeah, he had like a fundraiser that ended up getting like over $500,000.
That there's lots of questions still be answered. Also, by the way, if you made it to the end of the video, we have
he's trying to basically find any angle to extend this Carmelo in. I wouldn't be surprised if Jer Bear isn't down there in the courtroom trying to stop the jurors from going into the courtroom themselves. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's why he couldn't be live for the verdict, folks. He was too busy trying to stop the jury from announcing. He's just down there, just trying to doing like false bomb threats. N-word Joe, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you.
Mangione trial starting any minute. Could be any day now, I think. And then the Charlie Kirk trial. So we've got some of the most explosive trials in the last 20 years since maybe Derek Chauvin. And we'll be covering all of them, both live and in video segment form.
Wait,
Thanks
what?
everyone for checking out CBC Coffee. Years. Could be any day now, I think. Sorts of stuff that there's lots of questions still be answered. Also, by the way, if you made it to the end of the video, we have the Luigi Mangione trial starting any minute. Could be any.
The Luigi Mangione case doesn't start until September. What is he talking about? Not even close. It's starting any minute. You're just going to be waiting for several months.
Day now, I think. And then the Charlie Kirk trial. So we've got...
It's the Tyler Robinson trial. You know, but he's got to say Charlie Kirk. Tyler Robinson. Hold on.
Some of the most explosive trials in the last 20 years.
And then he says, and then we got the Charlie Kirk trial, right? Which is actually the Tyler Robinson trial. Tyler Robinson's trial does not even have a set date yet. They're in preliminary hearings. That trial is not going to be for a long time. Charlie Kirk's corpse has been indicted. Oh man, this guy just cannot keep Charlie Kirk's name out of his damn. That's what we need. We need Erica Kirk to walk up to this man, slap him across the face. Okay, I don't know if I can say it. Just kidding. But you know what I mean? We need a Will Smith type. Keep Charlie's name out of your damn mouth. Obviously a joke, folks. It's obviously a joke. But yeah, man, it's just like he's saying this nonsense because he's trying to like get people to like obviously like so it's like, oh, you got to stay tuned. But if they stay tuned for this specific, it's like Mangione's but he just doesn't have any idea, right? He doesn't actually like study any of this. He doesn't look for any insight or anything like that. You know, and I think it's another stream. I don't know how long it is.
Since maybe Derek Chauvin.
But it's like, if you're trying to look through the lens of your customer, again, Jeremy, why would they watch you? Seriously. You have to be able to think, all right, why would people watch me for these court cases? I don't have any legal background. I just watch other law tubers and other law creators for their opinion, right? I'm not actually there on the ground, so I don't have any like big scoops. They're just finding out after from the people, you know, that I'm ripping off. And he's not even getting the interviews that he claimed he was going to get with these people. Not a single interview with, you know, Sarah Fields or Savannah chick. Not a single one. He promised multiple interviews a day. But it's just like, why would they... this guy's just... Why wouldn't I just watch those people? The people that are actually forming opinions, the people that are actually have legal knowledge and knowledge about the case and are actually there on the ground. Why would I watch this buffoon? But he doesn't think about that. It's that you have to be giving them something. You have to give them a reason.
We'll be covering all of them, both live and in video segment form. Thanks everyone for checking out CBC Coffee, CBCAmazon.com. We'll see you in the next video. What do you guys think? What do you think the timeline looks like today? What do you think the timeline looks today? I think I'm close.
The poor woman Jer leaned on. We still haven't found her, folks.
One, if you think we're getting a verdict today.
She has
two,
not
if you
been
think
seen
it'll be
since.
tomorrow. It's definitely not going to be past tomorrow. As I said earlier, it's best for my business if it's tomorrow, but I have to hope it's today because, you know, the Metcalfs deserve their justice.
Again. He just can't help himself.
Definitely, too. I heard the Jersey's ordering Jersey Mike's from out. Jersey Mike's doesn't give you enough flipping meat. Jersey Mike's is so
He's
expensive.
meatless.
But they're so stingy with the meat.
He needs
Such
more
a big
meat.
sub. You have to order like triple
He has absolutely no meat, folks.
meat. Sentencing is not up to the judge. I think we looked that up yesterday. The jury will decide. The judge has final say, but the jury will decide. Jersey Mike sucks. I'm with you. No meat. That's what I'm saying.
He gets into this like sub Jersey Mike's and like basically this whole sub conversation for like an absurdly long time. He keeps going back and forth between like the segment he's talking about and the subs. It's like nobody cares. Think about a new viewer. You think a new viewer in here that wants to talk about that Carmelo Anthony case gives a crap about your Jersey Mike sub? No.
Okay with the meat to bun ratio is Jimmy John's. If you order like
the meat to
what's
bun,
the roast beef one? It's got like a quarter pound.
Talking
of
about
roast
meat
beef or
to
something.
bun
It's like a
ratio.
bigger, not the Slims. They have the same problem with their Slims there. But like their Black Forest ham or roast beef one, that is like the only sub on any menu that has enough meat.
It goes on for a crazy amount of time.
Hey, if you like French dip, that's cool, man. We accept all types here. There is some amount of pressure on that jury just to agree because they want to go home, which is not how
More
it should
food
be.
news, yes.
The lettuce wrap gargantuan. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's still going.
The Jersey Mike's by you doesn't skimp on the meat. Mine does. And they make you feel like a piece of shit. I'm like, can I get some meat with my sub, please?
He's getting trolled by his local Jersey Mike's.
The Jersey Mike's by you doesn't skimp on the meat. Mine does. And they make you feel like a piece of shit. I'm like, can I get some meat with my sub, please? Sorry, I'm not having a ham and peppercini sub. They should have been sequestered the whole time.
Hey,
yeah,
what?
I agree with that.
Wouldn't you want to
The
say,
problem-
sorry, I'm not getting a bread and pepperoni? If you're getting ham, then you are getting
Because the
meat.
gargantuan's like $15. So like they're baking it into the price too, you know? The amount of super chats today, Jeremy could order Mike's and Jimmy John's and have them both on stream and put
Oh, yeah, get like $30 in super chats this stream.
contest to rest.
Now he gets his...
I don't think I can get Jimmy John's where I live. There's very few places that actually deliver out here. That does sound like a good idea though. I could go for I like Jimmy John's. Whoop, Jimmy John's. Well, it's closed right now.
He's actually about to order
It says
food.
it's only 5 miles away. That can't be true. There's no. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe in Hartford. Okay.
Why? Remember, folks, his wife is petrified by people on the internet. His wife is living in constant fear still. Right? But hey, I'm 5 minutes away from this location. From this Jersey, from my specific business and this location. Like, that is crazy. What are you doing? Was it Frieder Greeter with the $20? Thank you so much. Every chance he gets to talk about fast food, Jer, I'm begging you, please stop. I mean, with our look at we have 30 super chats just in the last 15 minutes here. I mean, what is crazy? We've gotten more super chats on all of our streams so far. Well, I guess the ones that have been available for, right? We've gotten more gifted subs and super chats than Jer has on any of his streams. Crazy. Well, I guess except the ones where they're like trolling him with the $500 donations. Those were definitely real.
Okay. Jimmy John's for lunch.
Hey, Raymond Sycamore's rope again with the 10 kicks. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the support, folks. Keep it coming. Baxter's got an expensive lifestyle.
Donation rant goals in order to order.
Oh, is that another one? Skyrim the Pilot again. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Too kind. That's at least 3 tonight.
For 2 places. I think we have enough. I think we have a 20 and a 10.
Oh, no.
That should be enough. Okay, so with that, we're going to hop off. I'm going to get on the closing arguments stuff right now. It's not a death sentence case, right? So the judge should decide the sentence. I looked this. Let's look. Let's confirm this.
You should know
I
this.
looked this up yesterday.
This is the thing. And so the audience keeps asking him like random stuff about the case that he should know. You should know every... here's the thing. It's like, should you know intricate laws or anything like that? No, but it's like simple, like stuff like this. You should have already looked this up and like have answers ready to go.
But again,
but there's like so many questions they
God.
ask him. Like, man, I'm trying to think of like all the other ones.
It's not a capital case. Ordered gingerbread CBC last night. You can't beat it. It's like $4. The jury will determine the guilt based on those parameters, and the judge will decide the sentence. At least that's how I thought how it goes. I thought so too, but when I looked it up the other day, this last week, my wife and I, our allergies. I don't know.
It's got to be like one of the highest use percentages of grok. Right?
If anybody lives in the Midwest, but you see how you have like, you can see all those like.
Oh yeah, he's still on Twitter, by the way, folks. Remember he said it, like this guy just lies like he breathes. Oh, I'm just gonna get back on so I can so that way I can keep my Twitter handle, make sure it doesn't get taken. And then, I'll just announce the new time slot so that way has his new time slot, it's just been flooded with new viewers ever since he announced it, isn't it? He announced it, and I'm sure now he's got to be at least up to 5,000 live viewers, right? Hey, thanks for the follows, Bloody Drummer and the Fed Next Door.
We used to call them wishies. Like the things from
Wait,
Dandelions.
did he actually say our wife and I? Wait,
that's what it looks like. But they're like everywhere in the sky. And I think that's whatever the hell it is giving me crazy allergies.
If you saw my tweet earlier today also, I mean, should his next business venture not be brand bras? They are just at a disrespectful...
I used some Flonase this morning, but now my nose is running.
I mean, the
trial's still active as of today. Okay,
they're going to knock over his microphone here pretty soon, folks.
It's called Cottonwood. I don't know what it is, but it's crazy. It's like
that microphone's about to take a left hook.
Running, and when it's not running, it's like swollen, like it's hard to breathe. Oh, Cottonwood tree.
I tried to cut out a lot of the sniffling as well too. It's impossible to get them all. It's like, can you not take like the medicine before your stream? It's so bad. Here's the thing too. Mute it. It's so brutal. Mute your sniffles. Like it's so easy. You have to have a mute button there. There's no way you don't have a mute button. But it's so gross. Imagine you're like another thing. It's like this. Here's what I also imagine too, right? You always have to put yourself, if you're like trying to make content and stuff like that, right? And I'm still new, obviously, but it's like you have to put yourself in the the mind of the customer. I watch back these streams and I'm like, okay, say I just came in here and joined this stream, and like, oh man, this guy's taking awful long time to get to the next segment or the next point or anything like that, right? If you're watching him back. If you're him watching yourself back and it's like, man, like imagine I come in here, there's dead air, there's sniffling. I'm just like, it's gross. Who's Gray Latch 27? Thank you holy smokes for $20. Thank you so much. Real fans, real super chats. Imagine it. Jer could never. Unlucky, Jer. Unlucky, my boy. But don't worry, he's got a super successful coffee company, so he's all right. Don't worry. They've been having their best sales this week. You guys just don't know.
Okay, yeah, that must be what it is. Like, dude, it was in the air like crazy. Like, it was like...
But you know what's funny is that he's admitted that he actually doesn't make any money on the coffee. They only make like $1 a bag. They only make it... So it's like, even with all these coffee sales, there's still no money. Unlucky. Oh, no.
It was like in some areas, it was like it was snowing. Does that have allergies? Does cottonwood cause allergies? That would definitely explain it. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, that's what it is then. Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, this
I never
chatter
get
just brought up
allergies
this
either.
random tree. So that's definitely what's causing my allergies, because this random chatter just brought it up. No, I don't think he's on any uppers. Using, yeah. Probably needs to be. All right, hold on. Now I'm thinking. Now I think I did. Do we want to bring this one up too? What do you guys think? Are you guys still in? Are you guys still in for one more, or what are we thinking? Hold on, let me. Which one has this up here? Still up for one more? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the hell I'm talking about. Alrighty then. What was it? The morning. We got the Arms of the Angel one. Where the heck did it go? You know what? Did I not? I might not put it up. Might not have put it on the Google Drive yet, but that's fine if it's finished. All right, here we go. I'm so sorry for the dead air. We're going full Jer right now, folks. I thought I had this already uploaded to the drive. That's all right. If anything, we'll just play it straight from our video player.
Good morning, everybody. Happy...
Play it straight from our video player. And let's get our source up here real quick. We're on the fly. We're going. We're ripping and running. Wait, where's my... There we go. Oh, there it is.
Good morning, everybody.
Boom.
Happy...
There we go.
Monday, is it?
It was already up there.
Monday all day.
All right, sorry. We went full Jer there for a
lots of
second,
news
folks.
to
I
talk
promise that
about.
will be the probably one of the longest dead airs you'll ever see on this broadcast. I promise you.
Lots of news to talk about. Hope all of your weekends.
How's your oranges going?
We're
Yeah.
good.
Hope all of your weekends are going good.
hope
Nick B,
that-
thanks for the YouTube sub.
It's
And
storming
Tyler,
here in Wisconsin, I
thank
think,
you
today.
so much.
Most of the day.
Oh,
Or
I said
there's
that
going
right.
to be rolling thunderstorms coming through. So hopefully it just stays raining, doesn't get anything any more crazy. Well, we've got some interesting stories to get into today. We've got a bunch of information about Carmelo Anthony. We've got the HelloFresh, maybe worst marketing campaign ever. We've got new information on
If
Thomas
Jer was
Matthew
on it,
Crooks. Some interesting emails. Interesting why they
that's
just
what's on the agenda, folks. Some
came
interesting
out
emails.
today.
But here's the thing. Hold on.
I
Let me go
don't know.
back here too. So this was the Monday morning.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday.
I mean, technical failures.
It Monday all day. Lots.
How do you not fix this? We've had our technical troubles, right? But we're 4 or 5 streams in. We got our lighting fixed. We got our our technical snafu. Okay, actually it's hard for me to talk when we just had like a full Jer segment of dead air, but I was pulling that up. But hey, we're doing it. We're doing it. All right, it's gotten better.
Of news to talk about. Definitely lots of news to talk about.
I mean,
hope all of your weekends were good.
Then you just rolled out of bed, getting ready for the morning.
It's storming here in Wisconsin, I think.
He's
today,
literally
most of the day.
He's
Or there's
literally
gonna be
rubbing
rolling thunders.
Like he's literally rubbing like the sand out of his eyes from just waking up.
Storms coming through, so hopefully it just stays raining, doesn't get anything any more crazy.
Doesn't get anything any more.
Well, we've got some
crazy.
interesting stories to get into today.
We got some interesting stories to get into today.
So hopefully it just stays raining, doesn't get anything any more crazy. Well, we've got some interesting stories to get into today.
Are they interesting? You don't sound that interested.
A bunch of information about Carmelo Anthony. We've got the Hello Fresh, maybe worst marketing campaign ever. We've got new information on Thomas Matthew Crooks. Some interesting
So that was
emails.
the person who
Interesting why they just...
So just in case you forgot, Thomas Matthew Crooks was the gunman who did one of the attempted assassinations on Trump. And the guy's had like it says it here too, right? But yeah, it's like one of like, he's had what, like 10 assassination attempts on him by now.
Came out today. I don't know. And we'll
but
see
this
how
was
much...
the one, like this was the big one where like Trump was on stage and left bleeding from his face. It pretty much won him the presidency, to be honest. Like it was, I agree with that day pretty much won him the presidency.
Other stuff we can get through. I've got some folks stopping by this morning, so I'll try to get everything in before they get here.
Folks stopping by.
Let's go right away. Might as well be.
Who's stopping by on, when was this again? This is a Monday morning. Wait, what folks are stopping by on a Monday morning?
Begin. So now...
This is also... Oh, and by the way, I know we were kind of back and forth here. This is the morning before the wife came in talking about having the dress fitting. This is that morning. So this morning, they got people coming by, and then she's off to a dress fitting on a Monday afternoon? It
has been revealed that there are several emails that were exchanged between Thomas Matthew Crooks, the individual on Butler. I want to trust you.
Do you?
But what's going on here?
Oh, I kept this in here because
this is my audience.
They look related.
Speech.
I mean, does that man not look like a Hambly?
Do you hate having to... I want to tell you a little bit about myself and my academic goals.
Does he not look like a Hambly?
Things, my love of cooking with my family. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about the two main types of 3D printers you'll find on the market today. What kind of material? Are you in the market for a new car? Do you want something stylish, comfortable, and outfitted with the latest tech? The tire repair kit should have a couple of tools in it.
Where all these videos come from? Our sergeant says, minus a brother who gets caught with a bunch of CP on his computer.
Good morning.
The whole Crooks thing reminds me of the Vegas shooter. Yeah, right.
This player's
exactly.
not working with me, so we're going to switch back to our player here.
Everybody.
Don't worry, we already got it ready.
Whoa! How come every major
today? What kind of material should have?
All right, here we go. The fellow Hambly,
tools in it.
aka Thomas Crooks.
Where all these videos come from? Our sergeant says, minus a brother who gets caught with a bunch of CP on his computer. The whole Crooks thing reminds me of the Vegas shooter. Yeah, right, exactly. Honestly, or the Florida shooter, right? That guy had a brother or a son that had CP on their computer, right?
What?
Whoa! How come every major government assassin is also a pedophile? What a weird...
He's got the Jer energy.
What a weird thing.
Oh, this turns, folks. I mean, this,
weird.
Hold on. Behold. I don't even know what to call this.
What a weird thing.
Go on.
What a weird thing. What a weird thing.
He's short-circuiting.
What a weird thing.
There's no way. He's looping 4 times. What weird thing is he looking at on his cell phone? That's what I'm wondering. Is he scrolling the hub again?
Sorry, I just got to respond to this, and then we'll get into the next story.
This is your morning show, by the way, folks. Your serious news morning show that's supposed to get you up and at 'em, ready for the day, ready to go conquer the world. Just look at this guy texting. Hey, honey, what'd you watch on the way to work today? I watched a guy texting. Texting the bull?
Yeah, or trans and or furry. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's just a coincidence, guys. It's just a coinky dink. Just a coinky dink.
He has not formed a complete sentence
in the Carmelo Anthony trial. As
he didn't form a complete sentence there for like 3 minutes. That is insane.
The prosecution rested late last week. I have an absolute ton of updates for you, and if you appreciate these summary type videos, make sure to leave a like on it. Each like on the video is another day in prison for Carmelo Anthony. And Andrew Branca is, again, he literally wrote the book on the law of self-defense. So he's someone I definitely trust.
So here, this is what I'm talking about. Just brings up a lawyer's, he just sits here and listens to this lawyer testimony.
We learned a lot hearing eyewitness
testimony. So this is an actual like defense lawyer.
And when he was called out, Carmelo Anthony
just texting on his phone again.
He got angry when he got that Carmelo was at boy in the chest and justified it with he put his hands on me. Is that a justification? Social norms. People who become aggressive and are prepared to murder.
From day one, that's literally
social norms.
Yeah. There we go. We got a yeah out of him.
People who become aggressive and are prepared to murder anyone who objects them. This is not normal behavior.
Look at the replies. From day one, that's literally all you did. You're a POS
I'm sorry,
liar.
say that again?
This is not normal behavior.
Look at the replies. From day one, that's literally all you did. You're a POS liar. You soiled your...
This is not normal behavior.
A third time?
Look at the replies. From day one, that's literally...
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. You put a gun to at my head, and I could not tell you what he just said.
All you did. You're a POS liar. You soiled yourself, did you? What the F did you expect? You guys are the ones making it about race.
Evidence does come out that
So
Carmelo
this is the
was
other,
not in fact fighting for
Savannah
his life
Hernandez,
when
this
he
is the other
stabbed
person
and killed
he
Austin
just
Metcalf. Do you think that the
rips
black
off.
community will accept that?
No, we're gonna stand by ours regardless. They stand by theirs.
Yeah. Like he missed the death penalty by like 1 month.
He loves the race baiting.
If he had turned 18, he'd be facing capital punishment for this.
Well, no, also, here's the thing, though, too. I think if it was, if he's that close, if it was a different type of, like, if he had, like, fully orchestrated and planned out, I'm going to, kill this guy on this day, I think that's also, because they could, if he's that close to being adult, they could have, I'm sure under specific circumstances, they could have tried him as an adult, right? It happens all the time.
Now, do I think they would vote for
They
that?
say it might not be the same in Texas, right? But
I don't think they would.
I'm sure in Texas, especially, they probably do that. Kidding me?
I think in crimes where you would want it to be.
Yeah, Andy Worski has a stutter, and he speaks way more coherently than Jared. Yeah, not even close.
A little more premeditated. Although with the more and more testimony that comes out, at least in my opinion, it looks premeditated, doesn't it? This week is going to be crazy.
Trying to say that
I'll already have probably another video out.
Here's the thing, he absolutely deserves to be in prison, hands down, right? Carmelo Anthony completely at fault, right? But he's trying to say like, oh, I think he was out there trying to kill a white person. He says like a white person specifically too, but yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you're going to see this one. Most people see this one around 11 Central. But by 2 Central, we're going to have all the morning's new testimony. And then probably again at 4 Central, we'll have the afternoon's testimony. This is the big week. The defense is taking over now, and somehow they have to find out what they're going to do. If you saw my video on Saturday, Sarah Fields, right? The fact that Carmelo was able to take Austin Metcalf immediately after the push is in itself significant. When asked whether Carmelo Anthony provoked the confrontation, he answered yes. Think about that. Leave a like on the video if you made it this far. By the way, if you haven't subscribed or followed yet, wherever you're seeing this, please do. It's hard to find people out there these days.
What? What? It's hard to find people out there these days? What, in 1902? What are you talking about? It's hard to find people. But hey, he's never been better. His coffee business is booming. The memberships are booming. His gets more views than anything. You know what I mean? He got his like ratio is 50%. I mean, he's got the most engaging audience on YouTube. I don't know of any other YouTuber that ever gets 50% like ratio on their videos. That's crazy.
So,
or no, part of it was like 80%. Oh no, it's the one that Kino Casino had looked at originally. What made me look at even more of them today, the one that they initially pulled up, it was 8,000 likes on a 10K view video. Now, here's the thing too, like YouTube, the public views are a little bit behind, but for it to show, but I guess even the likes would be a little bit too potentially too, but because it shows like a lot of times on like my videos, it'll be like, oh, it's 1K views, but it's actually at like 1.5 or whatever, right? 1.4K or whatever, right? But so it's like, it can be a little bit behind, but still, it's to his or to a absurd number. Oh my God, hold on, Baxter's having a dream or a nightmare or something. Okay, he's calm now.
It helps a lot. This woman definitely went through some terrible things at the courthouse.
He's barking at something though,
at the hands of Carmelo Anthony supporters. I'm going to cover that whole situation in another video right after this. So depending on when you're seeing it, you check the channel for it, or subscribe or follow to the channel, and you'll get notified when it uploads. I hope you're informed by this video. We'll talk to you again real soon. A lot of people are just looking for an excuse to, act the fool.
Jared loves acting a fool.
It's it's possible. This week is going to be a Carmelo Anthony heavy week
tonight,
and then we'll have the reaction.
Oh, so
sentencing. Like, there's no
just so we can go full Jer here for a second, right? So I wanted to hold back on like announcing a like a full, was it a schedule or whatnot, right? Kiwi Possum. Oh, you were one of the people that I had mentioned at the start of the stream, by the way, too. So incredibly sorry. For some reason, I didn't realize that my stream elements like activity monitor was like giving all our gifted, literally everything but the kick. Like if you like did like the hype kicks or whatever. And so I completely missed it. I'm so sorry. So I just want to thank, in case you're still here, Klein Overdrive, Kiwi Possum, Geography is Hard for Jer. That makes me laugh every single time. Brad Drool Unlimited and Gigamerv. I just want to make sure and thank you guys again, because felt so bad that I like realized after I went offline, I'm like, oh, I missed all these. Are you kidding me? So
no way he's not.
Kiwi Possum again. Kiwi Possum again with a 500 cakes through the rage quit. Listen, buddy, you got to do notifications for us tards out here. No, I did. I didn't announce it on Twitter, did I? I didn't announce I was well, I announced that I was going to be live at this time, but I forgot to do my live now tweet. Jesus, we're just
There's
failing.
even a
we're just
chance
barely
yet.
holding together. We're bursting at the seams, aren't we?
That-
Honestly, we were getting pretty good viewership, so I maybe that's why I forgot, because I was like, oh, we're getting pretty good viewership.
Who's not being a contrarian? Like,
You saw it on
do you
Twitter?
think that
Yeah,
there's-
but what I usually do is I usually like do like a quote tweet of like my initial announcement saying like, oh, I'm actually live now. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may forget. So yeah. Anyways. Oh, so now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get a somewhat of a set schedule for you guys. If you haven't kind of noticed, so I want to do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. That's what I'm trying. All right. Wait, what did I say? Did I say Wednesday? Sorry. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Now, we might change that up every now and then if something comes up and whatnot. But I am trying to... Tart alert, yes. That's what I'm going to try to do, is try to be live for you all Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, all right? And we have a couple of days during the week and then Saturday. And hey, if this keeps going well, and then I can start putting even more time into like, videos and streams and, broadcasts and all that stuff, then hey, that'll be great. You guys have been, I couldn't be more thankful for all the support you guys have had. So incredible. Appreciate it. 8 a.m. Central? No. I do want to keep this time. So about like 7 p.m. Central. So yeah, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be there or be square. Thank you. And that will be the last schedule talk that will happen on this channel for a while, okay? We will not be discussing the channel,
that he gets found not
the schedule going forward.
Guilty based on the testimony that we've seen so far. I mean, if the defense team
you have it off work, perfect,
had any kind of bombshell, they would have led with it. They would have led with it. I thought that they would do the manslaughter.
Well, my thought too is I want to do at least one weekend day as well. But yeah.
Thing, because that's like 8 to 10, right, or something like that. I think you can get up to 20 for manslaughter, but every state's probably different. But like, how does that work in court? So he's on trial for first-degree murder. Can the jury then find him guilty of manslaughter? I don't think so.
Can't you? Shouldn't you know this? First of all, yeah, a lot of the times, yes. There are like special instructions that jury's gonna... This is what I'm saying. It's like, if you're gonna be milking this thing, you should have these like answers ready for your audience. So that way they know, hey, anytime I have a question, like, hey, I've been trying to follow this case, and every time I have a question, I ask this guy, and he knows. That's how you keep, you know what I mean? That's how you keep them up there. But yeah, I don't know.
I think that the prosecution would have to have that on the
Good night,
table.
Kiwi Possum. Have a lovely night. The stream will be up.
I'm very likely wrong, but I don't think the jury can just impose a different sentence or a different crime. Yeah, it has to be on the table. Yeah, so it's not.
Yeah, so basically, which is crazy, Jared doesn't know this, but yeah, how a lot of cases work, yeah, it's like they'll have, hey, if you didn't find him guilty of our top charge, then you can default down to this lesser charge, and that's just how, yeah, like that's why they got special instructions or whatnot, but yeah.
It's first degree. Is lesser included?
Because otherwise, like, that would just be...
Let's see. All right. Oh, Sarah did make it into the courtroom today.
Just like, imagine having to do like a whole separate trial for this, like, oh, we couldn't get him on first degree murder, but there definitely was a murder that happened. It might just be like a second degree or a third degree. And it's like, what are you going to do, a whole nother trial for it? Like, no. It's absurd.
Just so we're clear.
Pulse check. He does that quite a lot.
Texas does not have degrees of murder. It's all or nothing. Okay.
Wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
He just believed somebody from chat too. What?
Trial is second degree? No, it isn't. It's first degree, right? It's not second degree. Hey, Hockey.
Don't you dare. Free Huck. Free my boy Huck.
I rearranged my office again this weekend. Got rid of all the toys.
Oh, am I wrong? I'm sorry about that. To be fair, no, that's actually true. We don't have degrees here. Wait, really? Wait, so there's no second degree or third degree? Hey, I'll take the L on that one then. Maybe I was thinking about the special instructions then. Because I knew I had looked up something, was it about the special jury instructions? Because you can go down to, oh, maybe it's because they can just go down to manslaughter? Is it something, maybe it's just called something different then? Gotcha, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, first degree murder.
Hey, I'll let you know when I'm wrong,
He faces
folks.
5 to 99 years. Appreciate you guys. By the way, appreciate everyone who, there's 2 ways to support the channel. You could pick up some of our,
Here we go.
a Huck cam. I could do that now. I could use the webcam and my regular camera.
Holy smokes, 9 a.m. Central, 2 p.m. Central. Thank you so much, Kiwi Possum, for the 500 kicks rage quit. Thank you so much. Jesus, you just came in here and dropped 1,000 kicks in total and then just had to leave for the night. Holy.
If you go to cbcamazon.com, it'll take you directly to our Amazon store. We had our biggest day in 6 months on Saturday, which is crazy good. Probably because I marked some stuff down. The gingerbread stuff is it's actually 75% off. It's down to $4 for a 12-pack.
Any company that's doing very well would never have, that is a clearance sale. That is clearance level. 50 to 75% off. Nobody ever, that's insane. Hey, our business is going so well, so let's mark everything down so we have no margins. That sounds great. And like he says, his margins are already incredibly thin. So if he only makes $1 per bag, and he has this jack-o'-lantern coffee is marked down 50%, which is actually more than, because this is $20 on his website. Yeah, this 12-ounce jack-o'-lantern, this is $20 on CoffeeBrandCoffee website, by the way. That is strange. So you're losing. So if you only make $1 margin, you're losing $14 on this.
It's down to just $5 for a bag. But all of our other
taking a
flavors,
massive
stuff like
loss
that,
on
vanilla
all those
sugar
bags.
cookie, hot butter rum. Here's Spiked Jack Lantern down to $5. Our strawberries and cream, all this stuff.
Strawberries and force
all
cream.
Free shipping overnight at cbcamazon.com. And if you're feeling generous and you want to support the show, which we're live 7 times a week, you can go to recording.com/join. There you'll be able to email me directly and talk and chat with me directly in the chat rooms. I recorded a members only video this weekend, which will go up Wednesday. So I got back to doing the members only videos. And
no, you haven't gotten back to it yet, by the way. But also, he did not seem very confident in that. So we're going to be checking tomorrow, folks, and we'll report to you on Thursday if he actually kept his promises coming up tomorrow.
And for the price of a cup of coffee, it goes a long way. A really long way. And if you join for the year,
your $6 goes a really long way.
You get
or are they just eating ramen noodles in the Hambly household now?
2 months free.
In the arms of the Sky Bowl.
Third is a random murder often gets dropped to manslaughter. Got it. The blueberry cobbler is crazy. We just sent a new. I think it should be checked in by now. We were out of stock on blueberry, which almost never happens because we try to keep it stocked up.
Wait, he said this is the most popular flavor. It never goes out of stock.
Cream right now, yeah. I kept the maple cream for. I thought, it's a fall flavor, but it's still really popular. Same with vanilla sugar.
Are people
cookie.
buying the flavored coffees? hoping to get like a case against him. Like, hey, I bought this flavored coffee, but there's no ingredients on it. FDA, what do I do?
Like, it's more of a Christmas flavor, but it's also still really popular. So I just kept it. The gingerbread and the spiked jack-o'-lantern I'm blowing out for like 75% off.
Yeah, the
and then I'll
class
bring
action
it back
golden
in
ticket.
fall. Not a lot of people want to drink pumpkin coffee in June. I get that. But they're both really good. The gingerbread one's really good too. And I'll bring it back in fall.
Wait, what?
So I just kept it. The gingerbread and the spiked jack-o'-lantern I'm blowing out for like 75% off. And then I'll bring it back in fall.
Why? It obviously did not sell. You're having to sell it on clearance in June. Don't bring it back. Actually, go for it, Jared. Don't worry, it's going to fly off the shelves this year.
Not a lot of people want to drink pumpkin coffee in June. I get that.
He brought. By the way, they did this pumpkin coffee is not new because, like I said, we brought it from the Discord, that affiliate Discord. They released it. Well, I guess initially in 2023, but then they just had it. Also, they had another announcement about it in September of 2024.
But they're both really good. The gingerbread one's really good too. Got blueberry cobbler delivered yesterday. Nice. Thanks for the super sale on CoffeeBrandCoffee.
This must be all of the only, like, this has to be all of the Coffee Brand Coffee customers, right? In his, which I kind of get that though. If you actually are buying Coffee Brand Coffee, you're probably one of these poor saps watching his live streams in the morning.
A Father's Day combination pack. Dude, get the gingerbread and the spiked jack-o'-lantern. And
oh, yeah, that's right.
It's cheap. And, you know.
Did I miss the part about him talking about Mother's Day boxes yet?
And by the way, I'm going to bring back gift boxes, but probably only
perfect timing
for Christmas. And I'm probably only going to do 500 of them because my wife and I will have to pack each individual ones.
That is a crazy statement. Your wife and you are going to have to pack each and every one. What? You have a coffee factory. You have a coffee plant. What are you talking about? They're making thousands of dollars in sales, by the way. Or no, he said hundreds of thousands of dollars of sales. They're just, they can't sell enough coffee, folks. But you and your wife have to pack together gift boxes? Don't you have employees? This is just such a sham. What is going on? He still will not do a tour of his facility. Still hasn't to this day, right? Like he did. Didn't he post like some pictures, but it ended up being Mill Creek Coffee Roasters. But that is the crazy. I remember that his wife shipped his cookbooks too. Oh, did she? Yeah. Well, at least he didn't try to say, "Oh, I'm gonna create like a book publishing company or something like that," right? But yeah, his Trump cookbooks. But he was definitely never MAGA. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. Whenever I first heard him say that, I'm like, wait, what? So first of all, that doesn't make sense if you own a big coffee. You're just this huge coffee company owner. Right, that's definitely not dropship or white label, but also, we already talked about this a bit. But he said that he got rid of the Mother's Day boxes, but remember, what was it over the past however so months, he kept on saying that his Mother's Day boxes were the best sales they would get year around, and that's like when they made their most sales was these Mother's Day boxes. That's crazy. Like we said before, that's like if you're like a Best Buy and you sell the most product on Memorial Day and you're just like, oh, we're not having our Memorial Day sales anymore, folks, just because. That's crazy.
Coffee and also
everything's
still
the
mixed
best
fair.
seller. True.
That's fair. Spike jack-o'-lantern says sold out. It might be. I didn't have a ton left.
Yeah, it's flying off the shelves. It was like 50% off for weeks. Technically 75.
Whole bean is still in stock. and ground. They're both in stock.
Somebody trolling him. I'm trying to buy this spiked jack-o'-lantern. I just can't. I keep trying to put it in my cart, Jeremy. It just won't go in my cart.
Stock, $5. You can get a bag for $5.
I keep on
right
clicking.
now.
I just keep
The ground is still in
clicking. It
stock and
won't
so is
go
whole bean.
in. Let me try another browser. I'll get back to you,
That's
Jeremy.
weird.
Don't worry. I'll get right back to you.
I'm buying coffee now. Yeah, nice.
I remember him complaining he had leftover Mother's Day pack. Yes. Okay. So those Mother's Day packages, those were on sale like months after Mother's Day. Yeah. Oh, those didn't sell out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a sham.
Oh, I just looked at the K cups. Yeah,
He's lying.
we didn't do K cups for spiked jack-o'-lantern.
Show me the books,
We might
Jared.
this year, but it's a seasonal flavor. And
Actually, don't show me. Show like an actual professional. But
when I make K cups, I have to do like thousands of boxes at a time. I can't just making the coffee is easy. I can roast up 12 bags of coffee and send 12 if I want. But
wait, didn't he raise tens and thousands of dollars to like vertically integrate and like have everything in house? He would never have to worry about any problems anymore.
To do K cups, I have to do like 5,000 K cups per order. So
$300,000. Did he ever, by the way, post any proof of him buying that equipment? That he just took $300,000 of his audience's money for? Yep, no proof. Nothing.
Like when I pick a flavor for K cup, it's got to sell, and it's got to sell all year round.
I just could not,
because
I couldn't imagine just so unashamedly taking people's money like this and just doing just like scamming people, in my opinion.
And K cups last much longer. K cups last like 6 months to a year or something like that. But still, it's a huge cash outlay. And the only reason that I have gingerbread K cups is because they sell so bonkers during Christmas.
80K? Wait, what do you mean 80K? He also said he put 80K on a consumer credit card. Oh, that's right. Maybe there's a 300K loan, 80K. Oh, so okay, so there's 80K specifically for the K cup machine. This guy just can't stop lying. Maybe he's just like, maybe they just forgot. And then the 300K. Oh, there's a mortgage to fund his company. Yeah, like I said, there's just so many lies and so much nonsense to keep up with this guy. It's really hard to.
All right, let's go here.
And I think he kind of banks on that, to be honest, because he says so much. Like he, you know what I mean? He just says so much in contradiction. There's so many contradictions. There's so much just nonsense and bullshit, lies, half truths, or whatever, to where it's you just have to have like either a photographic memory, or you have to have like all of this broken down information in front of you at all times.
Do you have a recommended creamer or substitute that you enjoy to go with? Well, I mean, you could a creamer substitute. I mean, I just use. It depends which coffee you're buying, to be honest. But I just put like.
Why would you put
a
creamer?
little bit of heavy
why
cream
you
in?
Flavor the beans? Gigatod Howard Real, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He claimed he sold this. So let me say, he claimed he sold this Be Your Own IT channel for $100K. I did hear about that. Surf Times claims he shut it down because of his Hide Your CSAM video, Surf Exposed. Here's the thing. I think he actually did sell that channel. The reason why I think that, because after he left that channel, there was a company, somebody took over and was actually uploading videos to it continuously. I think he probably exaggerated what he sold it for. Although, I don't know, sometimes these venture capital companies, they just toss money at, they just love burning money like crazy. Maybe they were like trying to get on the ground floor of the internet YouTubes. But so I actually don't think he's lying that they bought out his channel. He's probably exaggerating how much for. But yeah, because they actually did do videos. Because that's one thing I did look into as well. And I think the first person that brought it up actually was Mikey No More. Mikey No More has a really good video on it. And he also was able to find that like there was a bunch, somebody kept up the series or whatever after he had left the channel or given it up.
In there, just a little.
Yeah, it was like 2012. It was in 2012. No way for 100K. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's what I was saying. Like, I think he's exaggerated the amount.
You know, splash. I'm the only coffee drinker in my house. I waste so much coffee making pots. Get a K-cup machine then.
It was probably like 10K, and then like over the years, he just kept adding, added a zero. Mikey No More made a great sticks video. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he made a sticks video recently, which is good because I didn't know anything about him. So it was a good catch up on like everything about sticks. But also, yeah, Mikey No More. If you haven't catch, he makes great YouTube videos.
In raw milk, if you can get it. Your wife packs the coffee. No, she doesn't. But we will make the gift boxes because those have to be put together by hand.
You're in the chat's like, wait, what? Your wife packs the coffee?
All right, let's get back to this.
So he says no, but
wife packs the coffee. No, she doesn't. But we will make the gift boxes because those have to be put together by hand.
What?
All right, let's get back to this.
That's insane. That's what you have workers for. That's what you have employees for. What does he think like having a business means? Like when he says a small team, does he mean the coffee team too? It's like remember he said there's only like 5 people on the quartering team? Is he also counting the Coffee Brand Coffee? There's no way you're working with that little employees. Tell you, man, we remember tonight we exposed that MetaPCs absolutely has some sort of relationship with Coffee Brand Coffee, right? We were able to find that the program manager of the Coffee Brand Coffee affiliate program worked for both MetaPCs and Coffee Brand Coffee at the same time, was the point person for all the affiliates for the Coffee Brand Coffee affiliate program. So MetaPCs is somehow intertwined with this. We just don't know how much. I'm trying to find out. Don't worry.
Nice, Denise. You're going to love it. It's really good. It doesn't really taste like pumpkin.
We're doing a
spice.
We're doing a Donnie deep dive.
The best I could say is that it tastes like fall. So I don't know. Things are getting pretty spooky outside the Carmelo Anthony trial. In fact, several armed Carmelo Anthony supporters encompassed a reporter from the courtroom, a reporter that is a friend of mine, a reporter that is
just talking to no one. I think he's just talking to no one. No, what I will say, I actually did. Remember when I first watched this, I did actually hear her voice, or I heard a woman's voice, like just for a brief second, because he has a pretty high gate on his mic. But while she was talking, while he was talking at the same time, so you were able to hear for like a hint for 1 second. But she might have just said, "I'm gone. I'm leaving forever." No, I'm just kidding.
Biased facts about the Carmelo Anthony case.
I'm pretty sure I heard her say, "We'll be back whenever I feel like coming back," something like that. She said, "We will be."
That is why they're upset.
I don't know who we
like on the video to support Sarah Fields. Also, I'll talk about a little bit later different ways to support her. She's in the courtroom today. I just confirmed she got in. People were at the courtroom before the sun rose this morning, but she got in, and they're only letting 25 people in each day. 27, something like that.
He keeps on acting like this is his correspondent. Like, oh, I got my people in the courtroom. No, this is just a person you never got an interview with that's actually doing on the ground work.
But now we're talking about threats.
Buddy.
Starts with this. This post is sitting at over 100,000 views. I think we all know exactly who they're trying to target here. This is to, again, Sarah Fields, they're trying to get me killed. And that's true. They are. That's absolutely true. And we're going to see it play out right now. By the way, thanks everyone for tuning in. And by the way, thanks everyone for checking out my coffee store.
Hey, can I thank you? Hey, we still have over 300 on YouTube and over 60 on Kick here at this late hour. I will say we are coming, still got a little bit to go here, but thank you so much for all the support, all the subs. And Baxter appreciates it as well, too. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, folks.
You can go there at Charlie Bravo, Charlie, CBCAmazon.com. We had our biggest day in sales on Saturday in like a year. I can't wait.
And we have real viewers here, by the way, too. So
I know all of you who
nice
ordered are probably getting your coffee today. But if you want to support the show, I'll put a link in the description.
See, that's what's crazy. Is like, so we have... So we've had around 400 viewers for this of the night, like combined, right? Around 400, give or take throughout the night. And we've had a decent, we had a great support, especially for me. Like, I couldn't be more thankful for like all the super chats and gifted subs and everything like that, right? But I'm thinking about in terms of Jeremy, if you were actually streaming to 1,500 people or whatever, as how many and I'm getting more I'm getting more donations and super chats and gifted subs, and my chat is absolutely faster than Jeremy's. It's like, come on, you can't expect us to believe this.
CBCAmazon.com will take you. You can go to CoffeeBrandCoffee.com too and order it from the website. But if you use Amazon, you get free overnight shipping. And we also have our gingerbread K-Cups marked down to just $4. We have 100% pure Kona, some of the most affordable non-blended Kona out there. We have dark roast, light roast coffee.
Non-blended Kona. First of all, nobody cares about that. Like, most people, they're just like, what? Non-blended Kona? Okay. Hit the like button. Let's get to as many likes as we possibly can.
Give it a try. CBCAmazon.com. It directly supports the show. I really, really appreciate it. Helps keep me up at night to put out all these extra videos. So then...
It helps keep
after this happen. Don't go buy it yet. Wait till later after the video. And I mean, where?
No. Don't go buy it now. Just wait. Hold on. I need to get my watch time. Hold on.
Where are all the police? By the way, Sarah Fields is at. Sarah,
do you actually think like people were just like biting it? There's like, oh wait, I gotta go right now. I can't wait to go. Thank you, Jerry. I gotta go to Coffee Brand Coffee right now.
On X, and I know she's like raising funds for her security detail while there. So if you want to support her, you should do that too. You should consider that. Looks like their Give Send Go is
you should be giving her a better shout out than that. Yeah, you support her if I guess if you want to or something. You've been ripping off her on the ground coverage for over a week straight. Without her, you would just be sitting here, twiddling your thumbs.
Give Send Go support independent journalist Sarah. I'm sure you can probably just find it on her feed, but I did want to mention that because her work there is important.
New York socialite.
So we can I can stay safe in my studio and she's out there. Anthony says the only reason they made a Rumble account was
I've
because
heard that Sarah Fields' name before. I feel like she was in some like crazy nonsense.
Stream on YouTube anymore. And you repeatedly asked everyone to support you here on Rumble. Hey, I appreciate that. Rumble has been good to me and has supported me. I thought it's a fall flavor, but it's still really popular. Same with vanilla sugar cookie. Like, it's more of a Christmas flavor, but it's also still really popular. So I just kept it. The gingerbread and the spiked jack-o'-lantern I'm blowing out for like 75% off. And then I'll bring individual ones. Coffee and ulcers don't mix. Fair. Bean is still in stock. And
did I accidentally rewind it?
For the sun rose this morning.
Oh, I did.
Threats. Starts with this. This post is sitting at over 100,000 views. I think we all know exactly who they're trying to target here. This is to, again, Sarah Fields, they're trying to get me killed. And that's true. They are.
Okay.
That's absolutely true. And we're going to see it play out right now.
Okay.
Checking out my coffee store, CBC.
Another coffee.
You can go there at Charlie Bravo, Charlie, CBCAmazon.com. We had our biggest day in...
I shit you not, like there's 3-4 at minimum coffee ads in this.
Sales on Saturday in like a year. I can't
These
wait.
streams aren't very long either. These were like 1.5 streams maximum. Some of them were like 45
because
minutes.
I know all of you who ordered are probably getting your coffee today. But if you want to support the show, I'll put a link in the description.
Yeah, that's what's so funny. He talks about like Rumble being there for him, and oh, they've just been so great supporting me. It's like, what? You don't have a Rumble deal anymore. They definitely didn't re-sign you to a deal. And buddy, like you don't get any Rumble rants. Like I guess the thing just means like they didn't deplatform them. Which is like good, you know. Obviously, we don't want people deplatformed here, unlike Jer.
CBC, Amazon.com will take you. Well, you can go to CoffeeBrandCoffee.com too and order it from the website. But if you use Amazon, you get free overnight shipping. And we also have our gingerbread K-Cups marked down to just $4. We have 100% pure Kona, some of the most affordable non-blended Kona out there. We have dark roast, light roast, decaf, K-Cups, all sorts of stuff. Our spiked jack-o'-lantern is also marked down to $5 a bag right now until it's gone. So there's a lot of stuff you can stock up on. Remember, you can freeze coffee.
It's still not gone, folks.
Give it a try.
It's there.
CBCAmazon.com. It directly supports the show. I really, really appreciate it. Helps keep me up at night to
don't worry,
put out all
we're
these
almost
extra
done here,
videos.
bud.
So then, after this happened, don't go buy it yet. Wait till later, after the video. And I mean, where are all the police? By the way, Sarah Fields is at Sarah is Censored on X, and I know she's like raising funds for her security detail while there. So if you want to support her, you should do that too. You should consider that.
Yeah, consider that.
Give
Okay,
Send
sorry
Go
about that.
is she's out there. Anthony says the only reason he made a Rumble account was because you don't stream on YouTube anymore, and you repeatedly asked everyone to support you here on Rumble. Hey, I appreciate that.
Is it? I think he was
Rumble
trolling
has
him,
been-
and you repeatedly asked people that
Rumble has
support
been
you on
good
Rumble
to
here.
me and has supported me. Oh, that was a nice $4, $3 long con. That was good. That was a good investment. Do you know? Does
He was
anybody?
trolling
So
him.
I had to look this up. That was good. That was good. And make me wait. Exclusive here. Oh, the long con. You got me. I've had 4 accounts muted. You don't want watchers like me. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that was Mr. Anthony Legato.
Oh, that was a nice $4, $3 long con.
Buddy.
That was good. That was a good investment. Do you know? Does anybody? So I had to look this up. Unfortunately,
You're gonna collapse the table, Max.
because I didn't know why high fiber was a thing.
He's getting all
I didn't know
riled
why
up.
it was a thing. Well, apparently, you eat a lot of fiber to help your to help anal. Apparently,
To help anal.
I didn't know that.
Thank you, Jared. You didn't know that. Okay.
Wish I didn't know that. But that is what the HelloFresh
Like the wait,
is
what wig?
advertising. And it's fair to say the reaction has been a mixed bag. Do you think gay people use HelloFresh?
Why wouldn't they?
They're going out to eat every night. They're not.
What? Or like all the gays just like rich? Is that what he thinks? They're just like eating filet mignon every night. They're just out to eat.
Eating HelloFresh at home.
What?
On Friday,
Hello Flesh.
the Meal
Pretty
Kit
good.
Company posted their statement, Happy Pride. The post was clearly a cheeky reference to how gay men often prepare for the bedroom activity. High fiber keeps the colon clear, apparently.
Thanks, Jer. Oh my gosh. This guy.
Good morning, everybody.
Holy smokes. So thank you for the colon tips there, Jer Bear. I appreciate it. All right. Let me just do this. Is it not doing? Whatever. All right. Anyways. All right, folks. Holy smokes. Get everything else. Get your likes and follows and all that in while we end our broadcast here. Another very successful broadcast. Could not thank you enough for all the subs, all the super chats, all that just all the follows, just being here. Literally, just being here. It's been a wild ride. Yeah, so tonight we were able to prove for a fact that there is some type of connection between MetaPCs and CoffeeBrandCoffee. At least there was. There is, or there was at one point for sure. And we're gonna keep getting to the bottom of it, folks. We're going to get, like I said, it's gonna get a full Donnie deep dive, and we're gonna find out what is going on. But hey, thank you all. Baxter, thanks you. I think let's get one little last Baxter break in for the night. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Good job. Oh, good. Let's get a Baxter break in. Look at his little tie. Hey, look, his tie. He kept his tie on. Hard for him to get one. There we go. Thank you, buddy. Alrighty, I gotta take him outside whenever we in the broadcast here. I'll get my assistant to do it. All right, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot appreciate you enough. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Johnny Pretzels with another gifted sub to Arcadism. Thank you for all. I honestly, I could not thank you enough. Can't believe how well this is going. All the support has been incredible. And yeah. Until the next one, ladies and gentlemen, Channel 404 is on an absolute rocket to the top. We are breaking through the atmosphere. We're going absolutely supersonic. It is incredible. I can't believe how fast we're growing. I will see you until next time. This has been Channel 404, your lead anchor, Don Flurgandy. Good night, folks.
Turn it on, tune in now. Here comes Don with the scoop somehow. Suit so sharp, that hair so high. He walks in and the rumors sigh. Channel 404, catch the wave. Don Flurgandy, bold and brave. He reads the drama, cracks a grin, makes the whole wide internet spin. If it's messy, he's on time. If it's chaos, he draws the line. From the screen to your living room, he brings the boom, boom, boom. Don Flurgandy, breaking it down for you. Flurgandy, that's the news with attitude. Channel 404, you know what to do. Don Flurgandy, he's coming right through. Yeah, when the timeline starts to shake, he knows what's real and what's fake. Smile on cue, suit pressed clean, king of the clip, if you know what I mean. Don Flurgandy, breaking it down for you. Flurgandy, that's the news with attitude. Channel 404, you know what to do. Don Flurgandy, he's coming right through. Right through. Yeah, Don Flurgandy. Don Flurgandy. Oh yeah, Channel 404. And the whole world tunes in today.